Yo, 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 what is going on, everybody out there? Happy Sunday night. I got it right first time. Look at that. And happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. So thanks for tuning in. Trivia night once again. Sorry we missed you last week, but we are back this week with bells on. How you doing tonight, Friction?
I'm doing good. Yeah. So what did you have going on last week? You were busy with work?
Yeah, I had a bunch of jobs I had to finish up, and it was just taking longer than I thought. And, sometimes, we haven't quit our day jobs yet, folks.
Sometimes life catches up with you and you got to take care of shit.
Right. Yeah, sometimes you have to do those real life things, Not as much fun as this, but we did miss you guys. We did miss y'all.
Absolutely. 100% happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there. Even if you guys are just fulfilling the role of a father because you guys didn't or couldn't do it on your own, it doesn't mean that you're any less of a man or any less of a father if you fulfilled that role in somebody's life. So
there we go.
Cheers to you guys.
Yeah, I think we already did the hashtag. We should have done hashtag dad, but we did do, what did we decide on? I think I got it right here.
Yeah, it was hashtag beach. That's hashtag beach for all you dads. All you dads, make sure that you make a beach trip sometime this month.
Right, there you go. I need a beach trip too. That'd be nice. So hashtag beach, go ahead and start putting that in there. Anybody that hasn't been here before, we do have, I don't know, we got 5 or 6 rounds of trivia, and first place goes on the wheel 3 times, second place 2 times, third place 1 time. And after that, we do hashtag beach. We roll that thing to get places on the wheel. So even if you don't win trivia, you still have a chance to win. But let me flip this up here real quick. Let's see. Anything else we need to talk about here, Friction? What'd you do today? Anything cool?
Today?
Yeah, did you cook dinner or something?
I cooked milanesa.
What is that?
I don't know exactly what it translates to, but it's a certain cut of beef that they sell in the Mexican market. They call it milanesa. And it's really good, and I like it. And yeah, I made steak tacos basically. They were pretty good.
Well, that sounds good. I ate pizza. It was pretty good.
Super tender.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go on ahead. I guess we can get this thing rolling. Nobody's here to listen to us babble on and on. Let me see who is in here. I can say hi to some of these people. What's up? We got Gumby coming in there first. We have Matt Dummett, VicTube Productions. Good to see you, VicTube. Roll Tide 99. We have Daphne in here. Good to see you, Daphne. Dozer, what's up, Dozer? We got Roll the Dice. Let's see who else. P Digits, what's up? That was a funny video you sent me earlier, P Digits. Some Bigfoot things. Pretty funny. If Beer and Backroads was a person, it actually made me put a Bigfoot shirt on. See, I'm wearing a Bigfoot shirt. Let's see, we got Barry Wilson in here. We have Katie. Good to see you, Katie. Let's see who else we got. We got Logical Spark. Good to see you, Logical Spark. Ballard Sports Media. What's up, Ballard? Good to see you, buddy. Let's see, my stupid mouse. I need a new mouse. LW. What's up, LW? We got CD in here. What's up, CD? Bob B as well. Let's see if I missed your name. Didn't do it on purpose. We got Lori Jean in here. Andy Heinrich, the Anonymous. Good to see you. Bud Files. What's up, Bud Files? Let's see. Friction's in the chat. Good to see you, Friction. Beer and Backroads was a person. Yeah, if I missed your name, sorry. We'll be saying hey to everybody. Yeah, I got that, Katie. I got that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pull the first game up here. And tonight, I think we got a literature one. We have 2 What Belongs, and we have this is what the hell is this one called? Symbols. This one's Symbols. So go ahead and bring it up. It should be pretty easy. Symbols here. Let's see. I can share this instead. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh no, Friction. This is a hard. Oh, look at that. All right, there we go. All right, symbols. So pretty self-explanatory. 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the chat. Whichever one coincides with what you believe the answer to be. Pretty simple like that. These are going to be symbols. You're going to just tell us what they mean. Should be pretty easy.
Hey, Mrs. T.
What's up, Mrs. T? Hope everything's going well with you guys. Let's see. Jimmy Boyle's coming here. What's up, Jimmy Boyles? What is this? No idea. Roll Tide 99. No idea. All right. So yeah, 54 seconds. So get ready to go. It's pretty simple. Everybody out there, if you're watching over on X, good to have you over there. If to play along, you do need to come over to the YouTube side though. The link is right underneath there. If you just scroll in whatever you're watching, it will be under there. Just go to our page. You'll see the YouTube link. The only way you can play along is to actually be there, or you can just watch over there. Either way. And everybody, if you would please hit the thumbs up button. It does help stream get out there to other people. All right, Christian, you think this will be easy or hard?
I don't know. What kind of symbols are these? Like sex symbols?
No. We try to keep it PG-13 over here, you know. Yeah, most of them should be pretty easy, I think. There's a couple that'll probably be a little tricky, but stuff everybody's seen all these symbols. All right, here we go, guys. Make sure you're streaming live. And here it is. Maybe it'll start. There we go. All right. What is that? Is that Taoism, Sikhism? Sikhism, that sounds weird. Hinduism or Gnosticism? All right, here we go. What's up, Vapion? Good to see you, man. What are you working on over there, Friction?
Oh, I was just thinking about doing the same thing that everybody else has been doing lately, like piggybacking off of the StreamYards.
What do you mean?
Where I stream our stream on I stream our stream on my stream to see if we can stream more streams together.
There we go. Yeah, all you gotta do is sign in and do it. All right.
All right, what is this one? 1 waterproof, 2 vegan, 3 organic, or 4 kosher? I
Yeah, we
have.
need to get that set up. If you get up with me this week or something like that, we could get it set up to where we could add your account in here into this program, so people could actually play on yours if they want to.
What the hell? Really? Is that organic? Which I wouldn't have thought any one of them, but I mean, who is
Oh,
that?
sure.
Who do we have?
Curator.
Curator. Okay,
Good
we
job,
got
Curator.
we got the first name on the wheel tonight.
Good job, Curator.
Yeah.
That's what it says. A couple of these are tricky, but most of them are pretty easy. All right, next one coming up here in just a second. I can get some music going in here. That's what we need. All right, what is this? 1, tumble dry. 2, iron when needed. 3, hand wash. Or 4, do not bleach.
Do not bleach. Hey, is that's my symbol right there, right? Doesn't that look like me?
Yeah, it does look like you.
Triangle. No.
All right, let's get some
What
music
is this from? What is this clip
I don't
from?
know. I was just saw it. I was looking at, GIFs, and I was just came across. I was like, that's just cheesy. I think it's AI, I think.
That makes sense.
All right, there we go. Looks like most people getting that one right, so. So did you get that car running yet?
We've been out of town and we've been doing a bunch of other stuff too. All right. 1, radioactive. 2, high voltage. 3, extremely hot surface. 4, biological hazard.
Should be pretty easy here. All right.
Hey, Twister Dar.
Now we got Storybook Doll in here too. Twister Dark, good to see both of you. What are you booing for, Roll Tide 99? Or is that bah? Is that bah or boo? All right, there you go. Biological hazard. Most everybody got that one right.
I was going to say, it doesn't look like you got the answer wrong. Only Barry did. It's all right, Barry. All right,
there you go. What is that? Is that 1, a treble clef, 2, staccato, 3, circumflex, or 4, British pound? Hey, what's up, Daniel Barry Sports Highlights? Good to see you.
Surely that's the British pound, right?
Yeah, definitely the British pound.
So what does a British pounding look like? Nobody got that one wrong. Great job, you guys.
Yeah, that was pretty easy there.
I thought it was a circumflex.
A circumflex. It's definitely a circumflex. The British pound circumflexing. All right, next one coming up here in a minute. Everybody do make sure you're live. D, what? Your answer coming in pretty late, but good to see you. All right. There you go.
What is this one? 1, safe to compost. 2, plastic recycling only. 3, detour ahead. Or 4, USB.
I'm pretty sure it's plastic
recycling only. I thought it was safe to compost. Like, no matter what you have, it can go in all 3 directions in the same thing because we're all for the same reasons. Nobody was fooled.
Yeah, nobody getting that one. Some of them are
Come
giving.
on, you guys. That was the detour ahead. You choose triangle, you choose circle, or you choose square.
Right, exactly.
What detour do you want? Hey, loose asshole. Good to see ya.
Oh, your buddy's here?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. What a name. All right, next up. All right, what is this one? Is that 1 high definition, 2 Wi-Fi hotspot, 3 Ethernet, or 4 Bluetooth? Most of these are pretty easy. We do have some more challenging games coming up, though. Like to start out easy, you know?
Make sure that you guys are current. Make sure that you guys refresh your stream from the top hand side or click the live on the bottom left hand side of your YouTube actual screen. Some of your guys' answers are coming in a little bit late. And you guys definitely want to be the first ones to get your answers in.
Yeah, the faster you answer, the better off you are. Does make a difference. Are you still working on trying to figure out how to do that?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. I thought you were. All right, there you
go. What is this one? 1 a umlaut, 2 a tittle, 3 a tilde, or 4 an M dash.
What's up, Anasty? Good to see you.
I almost thought that said titty. I was like, wait a second.
Yeah, you could have read it though.
No.
That 84% getting that right. All right. Funny how they come up with names. I wonder why that's named that. Uh-oh. Hello. All right, what is this? 1, Satanism. 2, grade A beef. 3, Burning Man, or 4, anarchism? Everybody better get this one right. That's funny, Katie. Beef grade. That's why it's circled like a teacher. Beef grade. I don't know why these seem like these long time between questions here, but I went through and said them all. Oh, that was so horrible. I'll tell him in a second. There you go, Friction. Oh, we lost her. All right, what is that? 1, low tire pressure. 2, check engine. 3, change oil. Or 4, brake fluid warning. There we go. You hit the wrong button.
I was trying to do that thing that you were talking about, which I don't even know if it did it or whatever. Come on. Come on, you guys. Don't fail me. Ladies, don't fail me.
Yep, this means, check your blinker fluid. Yep, exactly. P digits. Great minds think alike.
Yeah, I saw one the other day. I think it was on Facebook or something, and I was really disappointed in all the answers. Most of them are like, oh, it means call my husband. All right, what is this one? 1, train crossing. 2, slippery road. 3, narrow bridge. Or 4, lane ends.
Aren't you just supposed to put duct tape or electrical tape over those to make them go off? That oxygen sensor goes bad, and you.
I love people that just get like red, like a clear red tape to stick over their lights because they didn't want to just get the light that they were supposed to buy. They bought one that was white on both sides.
Oh, right.
Like, you could have just spent the extra like 50 cents and just got the right light.
Yeah, you ever see the
wouldn't have had to spend the extra $1 on the tape.
I did this when I was young. I got the wrong bulb for the thing, and it ended up melting, a hole in it. All right, what is this? 1, a pilcrow. 2, an octothorpe. 3, an interrobang, or 4, an ampersand. Wow, that's like a tongue twister right there.
Into the bang man.
But yeah, you get the wrong bulb and you put it in there, it melts a hole in the the brake light. I did that when I was young, the first car I had. Hey, what's up, Godless? Good to see you, man.
Most of the time, it's the 4 filament between the 2 filament, because a lot of light bulbs make them to where they don't fit anymore. Like, they will not go in and connect if they're not the right one.
Hey, Wanda E. Good to see you, Wanda E.
Hey, Wanda.
D what? Make sure you're streaming live. Well, it's all right. Godless, better late than never. All right. Look at everybody getting that right. An ampersand.
All right. What is this one? 1, poisonous. 2, high alcohol content. 3, fragile, or 4, electrified.
I think it's an electrified chalice.
Yeah, exactly. This is like the Elvira chalice, right?
Mm-hmm. 100%. This is a funny little gif here, though, with these girls. Like, oh my god, really makes you wonder what they're seeing, like a UFO or something. There you go, Fragile.
Roll Tide is drunk.
Well, there you go, Roll Tide. Fragile. A major reward.
I don't know how many of those little legs that I have around this house.
Of which one?
The little leg lamps.
I know, I want one of those. All right, what is this? 1, trademark. 2, patent. 3, patent, or 4, copyright. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Yeah, Barry. Yeah. How do you even say it? Abominable. God, I can't even speak. Abominable snowman. Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, that's what they're saying. That makes more sense.
They're seeing the abominable snowman's. What?
Trademark. There we go. Register.
They're seeing his trademark. You're right. Berries, the first one coming in with the right answer on that one. First one to lead to the wrong answers on the last one, and first one to lead to the right answers on this one. You guys never know what you're going to hit if you follow Barry's answers. All right, what is this one? 1 yen, 2 ruble, 3 pound, or 4 euro?
There you go. Last one. We'll see who the winner is this round. Get some names up there on the wheel. The wheel of fish. Now, where is it they call it the abominable snowman? That would be... Where is that? Because the Yeti is that like the Himalayas or something? Is that one? Is the Yeti, isn't Yeti like the Canadian thing or something?
I mean, yeah, it's probably got to be north of Canada, of Canada, huh?
All right, you can't hit Skyfox still right now.
Katie Watkins.
Yep. Katie coming in. Yeah, you got to wait till the
screen. Look at that, Big Tube.
Big Tube Productions coming in first.
Hey.
Congrats, Big Tube. All right, getting your name up there 3 times. We had Katie coming in second place. We had Andy Heinrich in third. Bob B after that. Daphne Dozer, Vapion, Matt Dummett, Blueberry, CD, and then we had Lori Jean P, Digit Storybook Doll, Roll Tide 99, Twisted R, Curator, if Beer and Backroads was a person, Anasty, and D what. Any other people didn't make the board, but it is hashtag beach if you haven't put that in there. Yeah, good job, VicTube. Hashtag beach. Get that in there. We'll get some more names up on there.
All right, Skyfox.
Nice. Here we go. Hashtag beach. Let's get some names up there. And I'm going to hit stop on this one. And hit stop. Exit out of here. Exit out of there. Go back to this. All right, I'll start bringing up another game. I hate to have to do it. Hey, what's up, Go Pats? Good to see you. And we got the giveaway tool here. And uh-oh. What you got going on back there? All right, so there you go. I think we got enough hashtag beach in there. Hopefully everybody's put that up. I got to go and just to make sure, because we got those fun people coming in here. All right, so we're going to spin this time. How many times do you want me to spin it, Friction?
Go ahead and spin it 3 times.
All right, cool. So here we go. Spinning this thing away. I'll start bringing the next game up. I do have to do this. Here we go. That's probably done. Look at that. We got, I gotta keep having to bounce back and forth. All right, Katie. Let's get Katie up there.
Katie Watkins.
I could watch this and see. We don't have anything bad coming in there. You never know, those people sneaking in bad pictures on there. All right, we got Twisted R. And back over here one more time. And here we go. All right, Lori Jean. Good job, Lori Jean. We'll get your name up on there as well. And I'll bring up the next game. We're going to do, I got 2 What Belongs tonight, so we're going to go ahead and do one now, and then we'll do one later. These are always fun. And I'll start bringing that up. So, yeah, Friction, I was telling you, making those games, those 2 games that I don't know what I did or didn't hit save, and I went back, and I was like, oh, my God, they're not there. That was a nightmare. I had to put them all back in again.
Yeah, I've been on that same page with you before. I love when you have 3 different rounds going in at the same time, and then you accidentally close out the whole window, and next thing you know, it's like, wait a second. When you try and recover that, nothing is there.
Oh, it's a nightmare.
Bunch of new generated questions. I'm like, all the time that I had spent trying to make those
right,
bits.
exactly, because it is time consuming. I mean, you sit there and have to put these questions in. Yeah, that, like, I was so pissed off. Like 2 games and they weren't even on there. All right, so here we go. We got the next round coming up right now. What belongs? Pretty self-explanatory. You'll see something. What belongs with it? And game's already rolling, so here we go. Starting in a minute and a half, just enough time to go run and use the restroom or do anything like that, grab a drink, anything at all. Do make sure you've hit the thumbs up button, please, and please make sure you are streaming live as well. Otherwise, there's no chance of winning. Yeah, it's so disheartening when you see that stuff that you go back and you're like, oh, I was just going to go back and make sure the times were all right and all that. And I'm like, what? They're not even here anymore.
Or when you go and try and edit in the images, and then you're like, "Where's my round at?"
Right, exactly. It's gone.
Where are my questions that I put in here?
Right.
That's how I realized that I had basically deleted all 3 rounds. Is when I brought it up and I restored it. I thought I didn't even look. I just was like, okay, restore. Okay, cool. It came back up. And it was more the fact that the windows came back up. I didn't look at the actual questions. So when I went into the image configuration,
Oh, I realized I was muted. What's up, Chrissy? All right, Mount Ararat. Where is that? 1, Turkey. 2, Syria. 3, Lebanon. 4, Jordan. That was funny. I was like talking to you a second ago, Friction. I'm like, I thought you were just like ignoring me, or your sound went out. You couldn't find me. You know, you couldn't hear me. I'm like, okay. Yeah, these should be pretty easy. Here's our cool girl getting squished by the motorcycle. I love this. This one always cracks me up. There you go, 96 or 95% getting it right with Turkey. Good job. The I think this what belongs round is probably easier than the other one. All right, Friction, you're up. Yeah, you're muted. Now you're muted.
1 mile, 1 8 furlongs, 2 6 furlongs, 3 12 furlongs, or 4 10 furlongs.
How many furlongs are in a mile? What's up, Kimberly Lovell? Good to see you. Christy Sullivan, good to see you as well. Now, would you have known this, Friction?
Yeah, I actually remember this one. You've asked this one before.
Oh, have I?
Yeah. Do you know how long a furlong is?
How long is a furlong? 1/8 of a mile? You're muted again.
What is going on? If I remember correctly, it's 220 yards.
All right, here you go. More career hits. 1, Ty Cobb. 2, Pete Rose. 3, Hank Aaron. Or 4, Derek Jeter. Look it up, Nate. What is a furlong? These answers, like everybody had to stop and think about that one. The answer's coming in a lot later on that one. There you go, Pete Rose, most career hits in Major League Baseball. Yeah, there you go, Jeff N. Hashtag Beach. Do like Jeff N. Put hashtag Beach in there. Don't worry, Barry. There's more chances for you here. You make a comeback. All right, Borders, or that's you, sorry. But you're muted again, so.
Is it keep doing that? All right. Borders, Rhode Island, 1 Vermont, 2 New York, 3 New Hampshire, or 4 Massachusetts. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I'm not hitting the mute. I'm not even touching my mic or anything.
Yeah, I don't know why it keeps doing that too. And it's muting you on, like, StreamYard's muting you.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Hey, K-Dog, good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, K-Dog.
What's up, K-Dog?
Yeah, almost everybody getting that one right. Good job.
Hey,
Gutters.
Gutters.
What are you doing, Gutters? Good to see you. Just in time to win trivia, Gutters. All right, Austria does not border. 1, Switzerland. 2, Slovenia. 3, Slovakia. Or 4, France. This one's pretty easy here. Most everybody probably going to get this right. See, I'm going to switch songs. This one's starting to drive me crazy. So what do you got to do this week, Friction? Anything exciting?
I might be, like I said, I might be driving up to North Carolina. My mom was actually just in a head-on collision this afternoon. and she kind of has me concerned because she lives up in North Carolina by herself and doesn't have any family up there. I'm the closest family, so I might be driving up there.
Oh, wow. Well, here, I'll ask you in a second. There you go. That's
good. Consumption: 1, tuberculosis; 2, scurvy; 3, rubella; or 4, influenza.
Is she doing better? I mean, is she okay?
I thought one of the answers was going to be diabetes.
Is she doing better though?
Yeah. Which she was supposed to call me back a little while ago, and she hasn't let me know what the results were of her x-rays, but my mom has 2 hip replacements, and she's already had a really bad ankle surgery and stuff like that happened about 10 years ago when she was in a car accident. And so I'll probably be going up there in the next week or so. I might be screaming from North Carolina.
Drunk driver hit her?
No, he was on drugs.
Ah, okay. There you go. All right, Tangier is at 1 Morocco, 2 Monaco, 3 Malta, or 4 Madagascar.
Yeah, I told my mom, I said, you're probably lucky that I wasn't with you, because I would have realized what the guy was doing. The guy, after he front end smashed her and ended up in a ditch, he jumped out of his car, ran up the street, and then skipped back to the accident area. And everybody in the area that was a witness to it knew that he was on drugs. So I'm like, yeah, he was just going to go dump some drugs that he had in his car off somewhere else that he can go pick them up later.
Isn't that sad though, that like, okay, he messes up, runs into your mom, puts her, she's going to have to go to the hospital, and he has to go and run and hide his drugs. And then, like, that's more important than checking on the person that, you know, that you almost can't.
Oh, no, he called her a effing bitch. 1 cup, 3/4 sticks of butter, 1/4 stick of butter, 1/2 a stick of butter, or 1 stick of butter.
Hey, Wanda E, make sure you're live. Your answer is coming in pretty late.
Yeah, it is really shitty. The fact that I saw exactly where my mom's car was stopped, and it was on a curve where she was going to be curving to the left. And, you know, it's a one-way road. I mean, you know, one-way traffic going this way, one-way traffic going that way. And,
you know, don't, on this one right here, just don't do anything, because I think I put that in wrong. I'll get the clown music for myself here in a minute. But yeah, I think I did that wrong. I don't know if I did or not. I don't know. Let's just scratch that question off of here. Sorry, Christy.
All right, Wimbledon trophy. Oh, that's you.
Yeah, Wimbledon trophy. 1 strawberry, 2 pineapple, 3 orange, or 4 apple. Yeah, I'll get the clown music out for myself on that one. It might have been right. I don't know. Did I word that right?
No, you worded it right, and she was right.
Oh, it is right?
Yep. I was gonna say, I like, if you're wrong, I really am questioning my cooking abilities and my breakdown charts in my head. But who was that? Christy Sullivan?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Christy Sullivan, that is you going on the wheel.
I don't think that's right, though. I don't know. Anyway, I'll play the clown music for myself anyway.
I just had to go. I double checked it, and it is correct.
All right, there you go.
All right. Watership Down: 1 rabbits, 2 mice, 3 deer, or 4 bears. God Almighty.
Beers.
Bears.
Wabbits. Good job, Gutters, coming in first on that one there. Good job, Gutters, bub.
But yeah, I can share with you the link that I have up, but it says right here, no, 1 stick of butter is not 1 cup. 1 stick of butter is equal to 1/2 a cup. So that would have been right.
Yeah, but I think I worded it weird or something. It didn't look right. 2 sticks and 1 cup of butter. 1 stick is a 1/2 cup. Exactly. I think I worded it all wrong or something. All right, northernmost capital city, 1 in Norway, 2 in Iceland, 3 in Finland, or 4 in Denmark. Yeah, so I think I do deserve the clown music myself. Well, we got it. There you go. Here we go. Iceland. Good job. How do you say that? It's like Reykjavik or something like that. Are you trying to make a heart?
Yeah, I was trying to make your hearts pop up.
You have to be using a Mac product.
I know. Trapezoid. 1 9 sides, 2 7 sides, 3 6 sides, or 4 4 sides.
What's up, Wes Robinson? Good to see you, buddy.
Yes, we were talking about the clown that is traveling fools.
Yep, that's me. Honk honk.
That's a snort. Now
there you go.
Honk.
Are you coming in with the trapezoid 4 side?
Come on, y'all. Trapezoid is like that, you know? Or, you know, obviously my... You know, it's like that. A pyramid bottom, you know?
There you go, Gutters. Good job. Katie coming in first. Gutters coming in second on that one. Good job. All right, here you go.
PT. Protactinium, promethium, plutonium, or platinum? Protactinium?
Yeah, I'm glad you went on ahead and took that one. Yeah, I would hate to say that. It is actually an element. That's a really hard one to say.
Protactinium, like perineum.
Right, protactinium. Yeah, that'd be how you'd say it. There you go. Look at that. Platinum, 100%. Good job, people.
Do you know what I'm talking about when I say perineum?
Not really, no.
Perineum, it's like from some weird old stoner movie from the 90s where he's like, perineum. Do you know what a perineum is? It's like the butthole muscle.
Ah. Okay, Marco Polo Airport, 1 in Venice, 2 in Rome, 3 in Milan, or 4 in Florence.
Or I'm sorry, the perineum is the gooch.
Is it what now?
The gooch. It's the skin between all of everything down there.
Look at that. Almost everybody going with Rome.
But Venice was the right answer, right?
Yeah.
All right, so Christy gets her name on the wheel again.
All right, last one right there.
All right. 1,792. 1, number of steps in the Eiffel Tower. 2, number of post offices in Mexico. 3, miles of blood vessels in the human body. 4, length in miles of Hadrian's Wall. Number of post offices in Mexico.
Right, exactly. I like it. Look at it. There you go. Number of steps in the Eiffel Tower.
Good job, Dozer, leading the way.
All right, there's our leaderboard. Sorry, I had to step away, grab a drink real fast. Coming in first place, we had Christy Sullivan. Good job. Coming in second, Twister R. 3, Matt Dummett. After that, we had Vapion, Anasty, D. What, Daphne Pride, Dozer, Katie. After that, then we had Nate the Great, Storybook Doll, if Beer and Back Rows was a person, Kimberly Lovell, Gutters Pub, Andy, Heinrich, Wanda, Eva, Barry, Wilson, K-Dog, P. Digits, and everybody else. You can try to get on there. We got more rounds coming up for you. And hashtag beach, if you haven't put that in there already, hashtag beach.
Matt Dummett was third place.
Yep, Matt Dummett coming in third, Christy Sullivan first, Twisted R second, Matt Dummett third.
All right. Skyfox.
All right, there we go. Last winner up there, or not winner, but person to go on the wheel was Lori Jean. So we can go on ahead and do that again. How many times do you want me to spin this thing this time? Hashtag beach. Go on ahead and get that in there if you haven't put that already.
Go ahead and spin it 4 times.
4 times. All right, I'm going to watch this thing. But...
Not biatch. B-I-atch.
You know how Snoop Doggy Dog keeps his... White.
Hashtag beach.
All right, here we go.
I actually love that Baker butthole muscle. Butthole muscle.
So you did. All right, let me flip back to this other screen. All right, we got going on there first. CD Watkins. CD Watkins, good job.
CD Watkins.
I could try to watch this and make sure. Just don't want anybody sneaking in those bad pictures on us again.
As much as I love a loose asshole, I don't want to see one.
Yeah, that was a good troll, but yeah. All right, there we go. Wanda E.
Hope you feel better, Anasty.
All right, you got Wanda?
Got Wanda.
All right. Next up, what do we got here? Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Bob B.
Bob Barker.
The
Got
price
him.
is right.
The price is wrong.
All right. All right. One more time here. Here we go. Barry Wilson. All right. Let's get Barry on there.
Barry.
All right. So we have what do we got? We got a literature one. We got one more what belongs. We did symbols. We have music trivia, and we have film. Which one do you want to do next?
Let's do film.
All right, film. I can make that happen. While I'm doing this. Yeah, I hate that. Normally, you know, I'm doing this while we're spinning, but now that I have to go back and forth from that, you know, covering it up, makes it a little bit harder. And give me one more second. Almost there.
Hey, kitty. Kitty, kitty. Meow.
All right, there we go. I think I got it. Got us ready to go. Let me hit start, and we're rocking and rolling. There we go. Book to film, a book to film. So it's going to be all about books that were made into movies. So
is that the dog from the Sandlot?
No, this is from the Royal Tenenbaums. He takes the kids out dog fighting, betting. Gene Hackman. Great movie, Royal Tenenbaums, if you haven't seen it. Awesome movie. What's up, Kitty XO? Good to see you. Gutters Pub. Look at that. Member for 17 months? What is wrong with you, Gutters? No, thanks so much,
Sphincter.
That is amazing. Thank you so much, Gutters. 17 months. Can't wait for 18. Thank you, Gutters. Much appreciated, Gutters.
I love that, Kitty. I love succulents. I love the rare succulents, too. I love the rare succulents and sphincters.
Uh-oh. All right, so book to film. Thanks again.
That was just for freaking Gutters. Oh, come on, man. Sphincter. Sphincter. This is a little sphincter.
What's up, Baker? Good to see you, man. Exactly. Jesus. It is Chinese, isn't it, Kitty? All right, so book to film. This one should be pretty easy. Actually, a couple of these are a little bit harder, but a lot of them are.
Kitty, I go to the nurseries and I pick them up off the ground, the ones that are just going to get swept up anyway, and then I go propagate them.
All right, which movie was inspired by the 1985 book Wise Guy? 1, The Social Network. 2, Man on the Moon. 3, Goodfellas. Or 4, A Beautiful Mind? What would you guess here, Friction? This was pretty easy, right?
Yeah, this is 3, isn't it? Yeah, for sure.
Look at that. Bruce Gas Boxing coming in first. What's up, Bruce Gas? Good to see you, man.
I don't know about the Social Network.
That was that nerdy one about starting Facebook, wasn't it?
Oh, was it?
I think so. I never watched it.
But you know, Facebook started right on the other side of the bridge from where I grew up.
Oh, wow. So it's your fault.
My brother's, one of my brother's really good friends started Facebook with him. Which movie was adapted from the book Shoeless Joe? 1, The Natural. 2, Field of Dreams. 3, Bull Durham. Or 4, A League of Their Own. Shoeless Joe. As you know, I grew up in Silicon Valley, in the Bay Area, California.
Silicon Valley. Oh, look at that. Field of Dreams. 3 people going with The Natural, but no, that's Natural's all about. That's one of my favorite movies right there, The Natural. Now batting, number 9, Roy Hobbs. What a great movie. Robert Redford, The Natural. You ever watch that?
I'm sure that I have. I've seen a lot of old-timey movies that...
It's not old-timey. I guess it's kind of old-timey, but here, look that up. Which movie was adapted from the short story The Greatest Gift? 1, Miracle on 34th Street. 2, It's a Wonderful Life. 3, Die Hard. Or 4, A Christmas Story? What year did The Natural come out? I want to say like 1985.
84.
84? Okay. Great movie. If you've never seen that, it's a really good movie. And there you go. It's a Wonderful Life. Listen here, Mr. Potter. What Jimmy Stewart impression there? What kind of angel are you? I love Jimmy Stewart. Great actor. All right, here you go, Freak.
All right, trading the original African setting for Southeast Asia, which movie is loosely based on the 1899 novella Heart of Darkness? 1. Saving Private Ryan. 2. MASH. 3. Inglourious Bastards. Or 4. Apocalypse Now.
Oilers fan, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Well, everybody should get this one. Great movie. Of Dennis Hopper in that. He's a god, man. He's a god.
A lot of mixed answers on that one, though. Of course, K-Dog was coming in with the correct answer first on that one.
Yeah, K-Dog, the movie guy.
K-Dog just busted all of his charts. He's just like, all right, which one is this?
All right, which film comedy is based on the non-comedic novel Red Alert, also known as 2 Hours to Doom? 1, Good Morning Vietnam. 2, Dr. Strangelove. 3, Catch-22. Or 4, Bat-21. Little hint, I would go with the thing that's on there right now.
Well, that's how it's Catch-22, Bat-21.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Bruce Gass coming in fast on that one. Good job, Bruce. Dr. Strangelove. Yeah, see, some of these are a little bit hard. Yeah. Everybody, do make sure you're streaming live. I'm seeing some answers coming in late, like Baker and O'Barry, Kitty. Yeah, make sure you're live.
All right, which movie is an adaptation of the Upton Sinclair novel Oil? 1, There Will Be Blood. 2, The Departed. 3, No Country for Old Men. Or 4, Deepwater Horizon. With all the exclamation points and question marks afterwards, it was confusing.
K-Dog. Look at that.
Look at that.
That's a good movie. There Will Be Blood. What's his name?
K-Dog is in there at least, I guess.
Oh, yeah. I saw him put the right answer in there. Oh, shit. What's the guy's name? The actor. Daniel Day-Lewis. Daniel Day-Lewis. Great movie. It's kind of weird, but it's out there. All right. Which 1990s teen movie has a title that rhymes with the title of the Shakespeare play it was adapted from? 1, She's All That. 2, Dazed and Confused. 3, American Pie. Or 4, 10 Things I Hate About You. Yeah, LW. He's a great actor. He was great in that Gangs of New York. He was great. And he's great in about everything he's in. And he won like 2 or 3 Oscars, I think, for Best Actor. Have you ever seen 10 Things I Hate About You, Friction?
Yes.
I've never seen it, but Katie seems to know. Taming of the Shrew, 10 Things I Hate About You. There we go.
Yeah, I've definitely seen it. And my daughter, I think, it's become a favorite for her.
Oh, jeez. What's up, J. Paul?
All right. Hoping to promote a new product line, Quaker Oats requested that the title of which movie be changed from its source novel. 1, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. 2, Soylent Green. 3, Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. Or 4, Breakfast at Tiffany's. Who wants to eat oatmeal for breakfast anyway?
Oh, I have no idea.
Just saying. I mean, there's not a whole lot of gluten-free options when you go to a hotel. Uh-oh, Baker's going on the wheel.
Oh, good job, Baker. The only one getting that right.
Yeah, I just spent the last weekend at a hotel, and for gluten-free options, there's not a whole lot. And then when they offer oatmeal as a gluten-free option, and then you try and eat the oatmeal, and it's like gummy
Ugh.
paste.
Ugh. All right. Which movie was inspired by the book Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? 1. Transformers, 2. The Terminator, 3. RoboCop, or 4. Blade Runner?
Yes, you did it, Baker. You did it. Yay.
Good job, Baker. Sorry, Gunners. I saw you saying up there that these were hard.
Wow. Kevin, I'm surprised that you got that one wrong.
I know, but look at that. Right across the board. 32, 25, 25. Blade Runner.
Holy crap. All right. Winner of 8 Oscars, including those for Best Picture and Best Original Song. Which movie is loosely based on the novel Q&A by Vikas Swarup? 1. Slumdog Millionaire, 2. $1 Million Baby, 3. Gandhi, or 4. Everything Everywhere All at Once. Oh my gosh, the name of that movie really annoyed me. Is it just me, or
I tried to watch it. It didn't interest me that much.
but the name of it, like Everything Everywhere All at Once, like it's like people coming up with less creativity.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Slumdog Millionaire.
No, Everything Everywhere All at Once. The name of that movie just...
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah. I thought that it was another like stupid parody film that nobody would want to watch just because the name of it.
All right, here you go. Which movie was adapted from the nonfiction book Queen Bees and Wannabes? 1. The Princess Diaries, 2. Mean Girls, 3. Frozen, or 4. A Bug's Life?
And K-Dog said that movie sucked anyway.
Which one? Slumdog? I just didn't care for it all that much.
Well, now I actually don't know what movie he's talking about. I don't know if he's talking about Everything Everywhere All at Once, or if he's talking about Slumdog. So, confession, last year, my daughter's school put on a Mean Girls play, and the person that played one of the main Mean Girls was a trans...
Oh, jeez.
Trans black guy. Named for a mythological sculptor who falls in love with his own creation, the play Pygmalion was the original source material for which film? 1. The Stepford Wives, 2. Some Like It Hot, 3. My Fair Lady, or 4. Mary Poppins? Pygmalion? Is that right?
I have no idea how you... I think you did pretty good.
Nobody got it right.
Hey, put me on the wheel, baby. Put me on the wheel. All right, there we go. TF getting on the wheel. Katie, I don't think you're streaming live. Make sure you refresh or hit that little live button in the bottom left. I'm seeing answers coming in afterwards, so make sure you're streaming live when you hear this in 5 seconds. All right, featuring a one-eyed antagonist and tempting sirens, the movie Oh Brother Where Art Thou is based on epic poem. 1. Paradise Lost, 2. The Odyssey, 3. Beowulf, or 4. Aeneid? Did you like Oh Brother Where Art Thou?
I mean, it's one of those films that I feel like it was good, but some people kind of hype it up way more than it needs to be.
I gotcha.
Did you?
It was okay. Yeah, I agree. It was hyped up, more than, but it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. It's not one that I watch over and over again, though.
Yeah, like Pierre in Back Roses said, great movie. Like, are you talking about Odyssey?
Yeah, the soggy Soggy Bottom Boys.
All right. A book about overpopulation and overcoming food shortfalls. Make Room. Make Room inspired which movie? 1, Soylent Green. 2, Invasion of the Body Snatchers. 3, Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. 4, Children of the Corn. All right, I'm going to grab a drink real quick.
All right. FC Gutters, I told you these are getting easier. Soylent Green. Good job, Vapion, coming in first on that one. You think so, you reptile? You say, good to see you too, by the way, you reptile dysfunction, best name on the internet. You think it's better than Pulp Fiction? I would say definitely better than Fight Club. But, all right, there we go. Look at that. Coming in first place, Vapion, winning that movie thing. Second place, we got Christy in there. Third place, Daphne. And after that, K-Dog, Twisted R, Kimberly Level, Dozer, Kitty XO, Katie Wack, Barry Wilson, Gutters Bub, Storybook Doll, Baker, Curator, Godless, D. What? Bruce Gasbox, and after that, if Beer Backroads was a person, Reptile Dysfunction, and the other players coming in there. So we'll leave that up here for a minute while Friction comes back so we can get the names up on there. If you haven't put it in there already, do put hashtag Beach, B-E-A-C-H, B-E-A-C-H, hashtag Beach, because we all want to go to the beach right now. We do appreciate everybody tuning in. If you are watching over on X, I see we got some viewers over there, and you want to play along, you will have to go over to the YouTube side. So yeah, just go on ahead, and the link should be posted right underneath there. Come on over here to the YouTube side. What's up, Crispy Treat? Good to see you. Look at that, Katie coming out there saying, "Good game, y'all." We do have a couple fun ones coming up. All right, there you go. You back with us, Friction? I don't think she can hear me. While she puts those in, I'll change the music up. How about that? What do we got? What is this? I like this one. All right, you back with us now?
All right, Daphne Pride, and do you know who the first Sky Fox was?
No, I have no idea.
All right, so I'm going to give it the first two that I saw. We'll give it to Barry and Dozer.
All right, there you go.
Daphne.
All right, so hashtag Beach. Get that in there.
All right, Sky Fox.
All right. And Barry was the last one. So, how many times should we spin this thing?
Go ahead and spin it 4 times.
All right. I'll get on that right now. Oh, I got to put up this stupid thing just in case. I haven't seen anybody come in and do anything weird, but Lord knows I spin it and something bad will happen.
It'll be a loose asshole that pops up.
Right, exactly. Like, damn it. All right, here we go.
Hey, Crispy. Do you want to say hi?
All right, Kimberly Lovell being the first one getting up on there. I'll pull this down so everybody can see that. Kimberly Lovell. And we'll go on ahead and put this thing back up and spin it again. And let me go back to that one. I'm trying to there we go. I didn't even see Lorraine come in. What's up? All right, I guess I did earlier. There you go. Lorraine Lamore going on there. And what do we have left? Let's do your music trivia now.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, let me see. We got it's Daphne Pride. Here we go, Daphne. All right, and one more time.
I know, he's such a lover.
All right, there you go, Matt Dummett. We got Matt Dummett up there. What kind of dog is that?
She is a blue heeler collie.
Mix.
Yeah. Well, they have a specific name for them, but yeah, she's a blue heeler and collie mix. She's a sweet little dog. You know, you ever look at those kids that they look like they have an adult type face on a very child body, even though they still look very young? It's like they just have like a grown face for their look.
Right.
Well, there are certain dogs that I feel like they look like they have a grown version of them that it looks like they're an adult dog, but they're in a smaller version, and I think that's what she is. She looks like she's a grown adult dog, but she's in like this tiny, small dog body. It's cute.
All right, so here we go. All right, caught back up with the chat. Got all this going. Wes Robinson says, "Quit beaching, Kitty XO."
But beaching?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm just catching up with the chat. I'm just now getting back to it. Got a little smack talking going on in there. I like it. I like it. All right, so what kind of music is this, Fiction? What are we getting ourselves into here?
You guys are getting yourself into all sorts of different types of music. Anything from old and classic to newer age. And it's not just, about lyrics and song names, so I'll give you a little bit more about music.
All right, well, everybody do make sure you are streaming live. That is the most important part of all this. And please make sure you hit the thumbs up button, too. That does help. So. Oh, cool. Thanks, Steve. Steve in here? I didn't even see that. I was doing the other screen. Good to see you, Steve. Yeah, I appreciate everybody coming in. That's pretty awesome. Thanks so much. All right, which classical composer became deaf later in his life? 1, Mozart, 2, Chopin, 3, Beethoven, or 4, Bach? You got the Beavis and Butthead going on here. I like it. That was so cool when that first came out.
Dude, I don't know how many times that I walked around and I pulled my shirt over my head and it's like, yeah.
Yeah, the great Cornholio.
Do you have any TP for my bungfolio?
Right, exactly. That was so 90s. I mean, it was so great. That was a good time.
Yeah, when Beavis and Butthead did America, that was funny. What musical term indicates a gradual increase in loudness? 1, a staccato, 2, legato, 3, a decrescendo, or 4, a crescendo?
There you go. This one's pretty easy. What's up, Bob Cassidy? Good to see you. What else we got in here? The Toasted Goat. Good to see a Toasted Goat. Seeing some new names in here. I like it. Pat Evans in here as well. Good to see a Pat Evans. Everybody just now coming in. The faster you answer, the better off you are. Yeah, there's Steve right there. Good to see you, Steve. Appreciate you sending some people over here. Man, that's pretty awesome of you. Thank you so much, buddy. Yeah, the faster you answer, better off you are. Computer program does it all. 1, 2, 3, or 4. We got a few more rounds coming up. So hashtag Beach if you haven't already. What famous music festival took place in 1969? 1, Woodstock. 2, Lollapalooza. 3, Glastonbury. Or 4, Coachella. Well, this is a tough one.
Can't make them all hard.
Exactly. Got to have some easy ones in there. I like that name, the Toasted Goat.
Couldn't fool a single one of you guys.
No, 100% on that one. Good job.
We all know who our upper 39-year-olds are here.
Right, exactly. I think everybody knows Woodstock.
I don't think that Nate, I mean, I love you, Nate, if you're listening to this later, but I feel like Nate would have been like, first thing, like Lollapalooza or Coachella.
Right.
All right. Which alternative rock band released the album OK Computer? 1, Radiohead. 2, REM. 3, Nirvana. Or 4, Coldplay?
OK Computer.
Do you know this one?
Do I know this one?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would assume it's Radiohead, but I'm not sure. I think it's Radiohead. I might be wrong, though. It's not REM, is it? No.
No.
Yeah, it's Radiohead. Yeah, there you go. Radiohead.
My ex, when I was 18, had bought Radiohead tickets, and he told me that he had promised his ex-girlfriend that he was going to take her if he ever had got Radiohead tickets. How do you think that went down?
Yeah, I doubt very well. In what film was the Michael Jackson song Will You Be There featured? 1, Sleepless in Seattle. 2, Men in Black. 3, Free Willy. Or 4, Bad Boys? Now, this one I'm not sure on. A lot of 3s in there. Must be Free Willy. I don't know. Well, there you go. 63%. Free Willy. Everybody do. If you just not coming in, make sure you are streaming live. You got to be live. So refresh your stream. Do whatever you got to do. Or hit that little live button in the bottom left-hand corner. It really does help because the faster you answer, the better off you do. And we do have 2 prizes for the winners at the end of the night, too. So there is something you're playing for.
All right. Kanye West's album, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, won the Grammy for Best Rap Album in which year? 1, 2015, 2, 2012, 3, 2010, or 4, 2008?
Kanye West. I couldn't name one Kanye West song.
Gold Digger?
Okay, there you go. I mean, I would have never thought of that. I've never listened to Kanye West.
I'm not a good song name rememberer. I can remember lyrics to almost any song, but I can't remember the names of them for the life of me.
Yeah, I have no idea. Hey, which of the following songs was not originally released by Sir Elton John? 1, You'll Be in My Heart. 2, I Don't Want to Go On With You Like That. 3, Crocodile Rock. Or 4, Candle in the Wind.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that he was like dubbed Knight or something.
Yeah, he is Sir Elton John.
That's
I don't know what's up. Are you using a microphone right now?
Yeah.
Okay, with a little wire or something. You're kind of like sound a little weird.
Is that better?
Much better.
I probably need to turn it up.
No, it's kind of doing it again now. Maybe you wiggled the wire a lot wrong. I mean, it's not horrible, but I just thought, oh, shut up, Gutters. Audio snob. ASN Network. Thank you for tuning in to the ASN Network.
Do I sound like shit to you, Gutters?
Shut up, Baker. All right, there you go.
All right, which iconic baseball stadium is mentioned in the Billy Joel song "We Didn't Start the Fire"? 1, Yankee Stadium, 2, Three Rivers, 3, Ebbets Field, or 4, Dodger Stadium?
Ooh. This is kind of a tough one here. I would think Three Rivers. I think. No, Ebbets Field. Good job, Lorraine. Coming in first on that one.
Hey, good job, Lorraine. My husband came up with that one.
Yeah, that's a good question right there. That was hard.
Yeah, he said no matter how hard the questions get, he can't dumb himself down to certain questions. So he's got to make something hard every once in a while.
All right, here you go. Which artist's song Centerfold is frequently played at baseball games? 1, John Fogerty. Or Centerfield. Centerfold. I was thinking Jay Giles. 2, John Densmore. 3, Eric Clapton. Or 4, Bruce Springsteen. Yeah, it had me thinking of the Jay Giles, the Centerfold song,
I was just gonna wait for you to finish putting in the answers, and then I was gonna say, no, I don't know where your mind is at, but that's the center field, not the center fold.
Yeah, well, I was looking ahead when I didn't see, reading ahead when I didn't see Jay Giles. I was like, wait a minute, what? And then oh shit, I read that wrong.
Angel in the center fold.
Right, that's the song I had in mind when I was, Centerfold. There you go, John Fogerty. Good job. Most everybody getting that right.
All right, which rapper was the first to win a Pulitzer Prize? 1, Nas, 2, Kendrick Lamar, 3, Drake, or 4, Common?
There's somebody named Common?
Yeah, pretty common.
Never even heard of him.
What?
I haven't heard of Common.
Wow.
I mean, is that like a famous person or something?
Yeah.
No. He's a movie actor now, Baker? I have never even heard of the guy. Like, his name is Common?
His name is Common. He's actually he's not only just a rapper, but he's an actor as well.
Wow. Jay Paul, you got it right. He says, dude, you're definitely white and old. Exactly, Jay Paul. You nailed it. All right, which hip-hop group partnered with Adidas to popularize shell-toe sneakers? 1, Wu-Tang, 2, Run DMC, 3, NWA, or 4, Little John and the East Side Boys? It's got to be Run DMC, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty...
Yep. You're muted again, Friction.
Yeah, I was saying, I'm pretty sure that Common is actually older than you, so I don't know how you haven't heard of him.
I've never heard of that before in my life.
That's kind of crazy. Like, he's been in like at least a good 20 movies and TV shows, and he's also a rapper. He's like in his 50s.
Never heard of him.
It's funny. All right, which Madonna song caused major controversy in the 90s for its themes of voyeurism, S&M, and eroticism? 1, Material Girl, 2, Like a Virgin, 3, Justify My Love, or 4, Erotica?
What was that movie she did? What was it called? Like Sex Tapes or something? Wasn't there some weird movie she did in the 80s?
I don't know, but have you seen her most I mean, it's not now currently new, but a couple years ago, she did this cartoon, like animation video of her, like nakedly, like her animation body, nakedly giving birth to a tree climbing out of her, and also to lobsters and everything.
Never.
All right.
Which player appeared in Nellie's "Hot in Here" music video? 1, Terrell Owens. 2, Ray Lewis. 3, Deion Sanders. Or 4, Chad Ocho Cinco Johnson. No idea on this one.
And don't look up that Madonna video.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
Yeah, it might, like, I don't know, scorn your soul.
Going ahead and say that and Common, I'm glad I don't know about.
I can't believe, if you saw Common, you would know who he is.
I don't know. Yeah, Madonna is crazy, D-What. And she looks so weird now, too, after she got all that plastic surgery.
Yeah. Where was Nicki Minaj born? 1, Trinidad and Tobago. 2, St. Lucia. 3, Haiti. Or 4, Grenada.
Don't know on that one either. See, I couldn't name a Nicki Minaj song. Do you know any Nicki Minaj songs?
Didn't she do what? No, that's Cardi B.
Yeah, that was like Cardi B. I know that one just because it was all over. You know, everybody was like, "Oh my God, what is this?"
Like I already said, I'm really bad at song names.
Baker's got it. Super bass, he says. There's Lorraine saying that too. P did this. No idea. Me neither. P did this. Friction, take this last one. I'm gonna be back in 2 seconds. All right.
Yeah, I don't know about Super Bass. I don't know that song.
All right, I'll be right back. Take
All right,
this.
Yep. All right. Which pop star named her dog Asia and frequently posts about her on social media? 1, Rihanna. 2, Lady Gaga. 3, Katy Perry. Or 4, Ariana Grande. Oh, yes. Awesome. I go on the wheel. Nope, that one goes to me, Kimberly. All right. And Barry.
Oh, look at that.
And Jimmy.
Barry coming in first place. Good job. Vapion second. Then we had Jimmy Boyles, Twisted R, Baker, Lorraine Lamar, Pat Evans, Gutters, Pub, Daphne Pride, Kimberly Lovell, Storybook Doll, Godless, Dozer, Reptile, Dysfunction, Kitty XO, Matt Dummett, D What, Bob Cassidy, the Toasted, almost said Twisted, the Toasted Goat, and the other people that didn't make the board. We do got a few more games coming up, so you still got chances. If you haven't put it in there already, put hashtag Beach, BEACH, hashtag Beach.
Skyfox.
All right, I like it. And last one that got up there from the hashtag Beach was Matt Dummett. So,
could you hear me chewing Barry?
Yes.
Damn, that mic is a lot better than I thought.
Oh yeah. Sounds like you're eating peanuts. Stop it. Come to this computer screen.
I know. Can you imagine that there's people out there in the world that like to just hear people chew and tap and
drives
crunch
me insane.
and click and just, I'm like, Why the fuck would you want to listen to that? Unless you just wanted to like scratch your eyeballs out from the back of your eyeballs.
Right, exactly, Crispy. It sounds like you're eating rocks when you eat peanuts on the thing. I mean, I got a whole can of peanuts right here next to me. I actually ate some a minute ago, but I hit the mute button. All right, so we got a What Belongs left. We have...
Misophonia.
We did music. What Belongs. We did symbols.
I remember that, Crispy. Misophonia. I've shared that with a couple people now.
All right, let's do literature. And then, how many games have we done already? 3?
Yeah.
We did symbols. We did the one What Belongs.
Yeah, we've done 3.
Why am I... Why doesn't that make sense then? Or have we done 4?
Hold on.
We just did your music.
All right. We did the music. We did...
Book the film. We did that. We did one What Belongs, and we did symbols. So we've already done 4.
We did symbol. Yeah, you're right.
All right, so we got 2 more rounds then. We got literature and picks, and we got a What Belongs. So let's go ahead and jump in here. We'll do the literature and picks. This one should be good. If you've read books, then you should do pretty well at this. Let me go ahead and set this up, and then we'll spin that thing. Hashtag beach. If you haven't put it in there already, go ahead and put that in. And copy. Wham, bam. All right, I got that ready to go. All right, so Matt Dummett, how many times do you want me to spin this thing, Friction?
Go ahead and spin it 4 times.
All right, let's cover this up to make sure we're not getting trolled here, and here we go. All right, look at that. If I can figure my way to find my way over here. Gutters Pub. There you go, Gutters, up on the wheel. And we'll do it again. You said 4 times? Is that right? You're muted again, too. I don't know.
Yes.
All right, we got J. Paul. Good job, J. Paul, getting up on there as well. And let's do this again. I'm not seeing any bad pictures, but I just don't want them to all of a sudden pop up. All right, LW.
Loose asshole?
I'm not worried about that. You know what I'm worried about. It's those pictures that people were putting in there from a couple weeks ago. I haven't seen
the loose assholes.
Right, exactly. All right, here we go. You got LW, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, look at that. Nate the Great. All right, good job, Nate the Great. Get you up on there as well. And I will go on ahead and hit start on this next game. This is, if you like literature, you should do well. Got everything set right. Should be good to go. Rocking and rolling. There you go. Literature and pictures. Literature and pictures. So you're going to see pictures and you're going to have to tell what book that is from. Yeah, LW, the ASN Conspiracy. D, what? You'd be surprised. A lot of these aren't that hard. So just, copy off the other people when you need to. All right, minute and 20 seconds. Perfect time. Make sure everybody do refresh your stream. Make sure you're streaming live. The faster you answer, the better off you are. So you got to be live. It helps a lot. Otherwise, you have no chance of winning if you're not streaming live. Well, don't worry, Baker. A lot of these are pretty easy. Katie, I would think copying you would probably be kind of a good idea. You'll probably do good at this one. Copy Gutters. Everybody copy Gutters. You'll do good if you do that. Katie, I think you'll do better than you think. I do think you'll do better than you think. I just had some huge beetle just landed on my head. Almost gave me a heart attack.
Oh, you let little bugs like that scare you?
Well, no, I mean, it was big, and it like hit my head like a rock. It wasn't like some tiny little bug. All right, here you go. What book would this be from? 1, Through the Looking Glass. 2, The Golden Compass. 3, Grimm's Fairy Tales. Or 4, A Wrinkle in Time.
I thought that was from the Fat Two Little Pigs.
There we go. I think everybody should do good on this one. You know this, right, Friction? There you go. See, that's how easy it is. Most of these are going to be pretty easy.
Gutters guessed Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, Through the Looking Glass, Gutters. Through the Looking Glass. And it's actually... all right, there you go, Friction.
All right, which one is this? 1, War and Peace. 2, The Last of the Mohicans. 3, King Arthur and his Knights of his Round Table. Or 4, Don Quixote.
Seeing some mixed answers coming in on this one. But that looks like Sancho Panza next to Don Quixote right there.
Looks like 39% of you guys got it right. Those are leading the way.
Last of the Mohicans, that's a good story. Great movie, too. You know, that's why, in MASH, Hawkeye, that's why he has that nickname from his dad, because he's Hawkeye. All right, which one is this? 1, The Little Prince. 2, The Hobbit. 3, Gulliver's Travels. Or 4, Aesop's Fables. This one's pretty easy. What would you guess on this one, Friction? You would be good.
Yeah, that one's a famous one for me. I remember that.
What was the island? Here's your trivia question. The island he was on, was it Lilliput? Wasn't it Lilliput? Lilliput?
I thought it was, yeah, I don't think it was, I think it was kind of said with an accent.
Yeah, Lorraine's saying it. Yeah, Lilliput. All right, there you go.
All right, 1, Paradise Lost. 2, Faust. 3, Dracula. Or 4, Dante's Inferno. I'm going to go with 4.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Paradise Lost.
Damn, good job, Dozer and Jesse.
Ah, there you go. Yeah, 2 people getting that right. Good job. What's up, Jesse? Good to see you. Good to see you in here. All right, next one coming up in 2 seconds. All right, which one is this? 1, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. 2, Huckleberry Finn. 3, East of Eden. Or 4, Charlotte's Web. All right, so the first person, we're going to add another name to the wheel, Friction, all right? We're going to add another name. The first person who can tell me what Tom Sawyer's girlfriend's name was in the chat, your name's getting on the wheel. What was Tom Sawyer's girlfriend's name? I'm watching. First person tell me that you're getting your name on the wheel. It was not Gutters Baker. There you go. Lorraine coming in there. Becky Thatcher. That's all she misspelled. Becky Thatcher. So let's add Lorraine up there as well. Good job, Lorraine. And he had the other one. Remember, he left the one and went with the other one? Oh, shit, we're on another one. All right, which is this? The 1, the Canterbury Tales, 2, the Odyssey, 3, the Iliad, or 4, Beowulf? What was it? Other Amy Lawrence. Amy Lawrence was the other girlfriend. Took me a minute to think of that. Amy Lawrence was the one, and then Judge Thatcher's daughter moved in. I loved that movie as a kid. You reptile. I'm sorry, man. Next round won't be pictures. But 44% getting it right, Odyssey. All right, so which one is this? 1, War and Peace. 2, War of the Worlds. 3, The Outsiders. Or 4, Brave New World. Sorry, first I wasn't sure if you were there or not, so I just ran with it.
You're all good. We can get back on track now. Reptile said, I wouldn't get him correct either way, so it doesn't matter.
Just copy somebody, Reptile. Just copy. Last one, we do got one What Belongs. It's actually a really easy What Belongs coming up next, so it won't be too hard. Everybody should do good at it. Like most people, yeah, there we go. 95%. Getting that right. Good job. Vapion doesn't care. Get back to the hot librarian. What's her name? What is that lady's name?
Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Margot something.
Yep. Robbie.
1, The Scarlet Letter. 2, The Crucible. 3, A Tale of Two Cities. Or 4, A Study in Scarlet. Yeah, I was gonna say my daughter likes her. She like the Harley Quinn phase type stuff that she did.
Yeah, I think a whole lot of everybody went through that there for a while. There you go, Scarlet Letter. Good job.
Yeah, I think it was my big butchy lesbian best friend that kind of turned her on to the Harley Quinn thing. It's like, oh, I can't imagine why.
P. Digits and D. What? Make sure you're alive. Your answers are coming in kind of late. All right, what is this? Where the Wild Things Are, The 1001 Nights, Peter and Wendy, or A Midsummer Night's Dream? That was kind of hard to see. Yeah, sorry, I think I kind of, these are kind of small. So sorry, anybody playing on the phone, only a couple more. Then we do have one more round, so bear with us. If you're on your phone, they're probably hard to see. And that dog loves jumping up on top of you, don't it?
It's okay. Stop it.
Oh, 70% getting that right. Peter and Wendy.
You're such a pretty girl. Look at your pretty girl. Pretty sweet.
All right, next one coming up in 10 seconds. What's the dog's name?
Kiwi.
Kiwi, that's right. Okay.
Kiwi, like a little fresh kiwi fruit. All right, what is this one? 1, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. 2, The Old Man and the Sea. 3, The Hunt for Red October. Or 4, Around the World in 80 Days.
Yeah, this one's pretty easy there. Oh, Captain Nemo standing up there.
Are your dogs more partial to the wife or you?
It depends. It's different.
Different needs?
Right, different vibes.
Different treatment from them?
Right. We've only got the one dog, but yeah, she.
I forgot.
Yeah, she likes to, like, if sleeping, she'll like crawl underneath me, so I'm like basically sleeping on top of her. But opposite, like with the wife, like she'll sleep on top of her. So like she wants to protect, but me, she wants to, feel. All right, which one is this? Tess of the D'Ubervilles, 2, Pride and Prejudice, 3, Jane Eyre, or 4, East of Eden.
Yeah, with you, she's like, you protect me, Daddy.
Right, exactly.
With her, she's like, yeah, come near her, I'm gonna bite your freaking nuts off. Yeah.
So. There you go. Most of you getting that right. 63% Pride and Prejudice. Good job. Yeah, I didn't have a whole lot of time. This next What Belongs one, the last round we have coming up, a lot of them are like super easy. I think it'll basically be who answers the fastest, I think. All right, there you go. You're muted again.
God. 1, The Three Musketeers. 2, Les Miserables. 3, Crime and Punishment. 4, A Tale of Two Cities. Or Les Miserables. Miserables, right? The L's are silent.
Come on, Gutters, get with it. Gutter's guessing wrong on there. We got to yell at her. She's copying off a baker, I think. Yeah, sorry, Storybook Doll. Yeah, a couple people said that. There's only one more of these, I think, or like 2 more, I think, and then we'll move on to the other round. So sorry, those pictures are coming up small. I think if you're not watching on a computer, it would be hard. So sorry about that, people on your phones. Bear with us for 1 minute. All right, here you go. What is this one? 1, To Kill a Mockingbird. 2, Little Women. 3, Black Beauty. Or 4, Anne of Green Gables.
I'm going to say 4. I'm probably wrong. It's probably 2. But I'm going to guess 4.
Yes, I would probably guess what you probably think it is. Hey, good idea there, Crispy. Read that. Anyone in their phone, you can pinch the screen as you would with a photo to zoom. You can also turn the screen sideways. Yeah, there you go.
You can go like this. Bam.
But don't worry, Katie. The next round, I think you'll probably do good at.
All right, which one is this? 1, The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Or 2, The Phantom of the Opera. 3, The Metamorphosis. 4, Frankenstein. Or The Modern Prometheus.
Frankenstein or The Modern Prometheus.
Or 5, Margot Robbie.
Hey, PJ, it's good to see you, brother. As always, thanks for coming in.
Oh, is Pete Digits out?
Yeah, so there you go. Look at that. Vapion.
Excuse me. Have a good night. Pete Digits. Voice started crack.
Let's add Vapion up there to the wheel. Only one getting that one right. Good job, Vapion.
Got big down.
Last one of these right here. What is this? The Grapes of Wrath. 1, 2, Johnny Tremaine. 3, Heart of Darkness. Or 4, Great Expectations. This was a great book. I don't even think kids these days read that much anymore.
My kid reads more than any kid that I know in existence right now.
And that's great. I mean, good for her.
She's literally always got her head in a book.
All right, leaderboard coming up in 10 seconds. We got one more round for you coming up, so just hang in there. We'll see who this is. We'll get the hashtag beach. If you haven't put that in there already, the hashtag is beach. Yeah, people, Crispy says she still reads, but yeah, you know. All right, coming in first place. Here we go. First place, we got, I got to go back to the screen. First place, we got Jesse coming in first place. Good job, Jesse. Coming in second, Vapion. Third, what do we got? Daphne in there. Matt Dummett after that. Then we had Barry, Lorraine, Dozer, Baker, Gutters Pub, Katie, Kimberly Lovell, Storybook Doll, Jay Paul, and let's see. After that, we had D. What, Twisted R, If Beer and Backroads Was a Person, Godless, E. Reptile, Dysfunction, Pat Evans, and the others that make the board. But we do have a few more chances. Hashtag beach if you haven't put that in there already.
Skyfox.
All right. I like it. We'll go back to the hashtag thing here. And we got one more round for you. So hashtag beach. If you haven't put that in already, go on ahead and get that in. How many times you want me to?
4 times.
All right. I like it. We'll give everybody a second longer to see if they can put that in there. Hashtag beach. We'll give you like 10 more seconds to get that in there. Let's see, I'm going to blow this up. Hit stop on this game. We do have one more round coming at you. It's going to be fun. And like I said, this is like, I should have done it the other way around because the other What Belongs was actually harder than this one. And I'm going to go on ahead and get this ready to go. While we do that, stream manually. Hit all these damn buttons. And let me hit save, and all my stuff's done there. So, okay, cool. All right, so 4 times we're going to spin this thing. We got Nate the Great was the last one up. I got to go back over here to this to make sure we don't have any jerks hurting us. And let's go. Who's it going to be? All right, we got Anasty. Let's get Anasty up there as well. Good job, Anasty.
Good job, Anasty.
Oh, he's like, hey, good job. You know, it's like, all right, here we go. Doing it again.
Yeah, I'm curious as to Beer and Backroads comment says, I do as well. Barry kissed me big print now. Hee hee. What the hell does that mean?
I don't know. All right, there we go. We got Kitty XO.
Stick in the fridge, please. Thank you.
You got Kitty?
Yep, got Kitty.
All right.
Good job, Kitty.
Great job. Like Coach Z from Homestar Runner. Great job. All right, Pat Evans.
Pat Evans, okay. I haven't seen that one.
All right, who's it going to be? All right, Christy Sullivan. All right, I'm going to spin it one more time just for shits and giggles. We got a lot of names in there tonight. We're adding names up there. Hashtag beach if you haven't put it in there already. All right, Curator. All right, there you go, Curator. Let's get him up there as well. Good to see you too, Curator. I saw Mr. Duggar in too. I didn't even see you come in the chat. What's up, Bubs? Good to see you, Mr. Duggar.
Oh, I didn't see him either. And Johnny Siam. Hey, Johnny.
Johnny Siam, good to see you, brother. You're just in time for the last round, Johnny. What belongs? So I got that ready to bring up right now. I'm going to go on ahead and hit start on it, and we will bring that up. And there we go. What belongs? Last round of the night. What belongs? I just want to say again, everybody watching over on X, thanks so much for being there watching. If you can retweet it out, that would be cool. Would much appreciate that. Everybody over here on YouTube, thanks for being here as well. We really do appreciate it. Please make sure you hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, do all that kind of jazz. If anybody ever does want to contribute to the show, help us give away these cool prizes and stuff like that, you are more than welcome to do that. It is not required, but always, it does help us out to give away the prizes, keep this going, pay for the programs, all that kind of stuff like that. So, it's pretty easy to figure out how to do that. I'm not going to go on with that, but yeah, we do appreciate you. And thanks to all the members. Basically, you are the ones, the people who are members of this channel, you are the ones who, make this happen. So thanks so much. You doing that lets us do this for you. So thank you so much to all the members out there as well. There we go. Make sure you are streaming live. Friction, I'm going to leave you with this for 2 seconds. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab one more drink, and we'll do what belongs. I think I can be back before it starts.
I love your I love it, Baron Backroads. What did you just say? Is what I was say at Vixen. Is what I would say. Yeah, is that cheers to you being a lawyer? Or was there somebody that slipped in here the lawyer name? Hey, Mr. Duggar. Good to see ya. Bubs. All right, here we go. First one, highest number that can be represented by a Roman numeral: 1, 5,000, 2, 3,999, 3, 10,000, or 4, 1,000.
All right, there's a fun one for you right there. All right, look at that. Coming in 1,000. Good job. 69%. Thanks, Friction. Appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm here for.
I was like you're getting back right then. I was like, All right. If you want, take the next. It's easier to stay on the thing. Take the next one, too, and then we'll go back to the, odd and even numbers. Makes it easier to keep up with.
No problem. I got your back. All right, Berlin Wall fell. 1, 1993, 2, 1991, 3, 1989, or 4, 1987.
Like I said, these are really easy here. Most of these, everybody should get. The faster you answer, the better off you are.
This fell right after I was born. If that helps anybody.
There you go. 90. What is that? 96%?
Yep, 95.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down that wall. Hey, Kimberly Level. I think I said hey to you earlier, but if not, I'm going to say it again. Good to see you, Kimberly Level. All right, there we go. Only letter not used in any U.S. state name. Would it be 1Z, 2Y, 3X, or 4Q? You know this one, Friction?
Yes, it's Q.
That would be a really good guess. Look, almost everybody getting it right. Except for Godless. But Godless, you're Canadian, so,
What state has a Z in it?
Arizona?
That's where a lot of people end up getting stumped. They're like, wait, there's no states that have a Z in it. What?
All right, there you go. Take it away.
All right, hydrophobia. 1, rabies. 2, measles. 3, diphtheria. Or 4, cholera.
Hydrophobia. This one's pretty easy. Got there, old yeller, that thing. %90 getting that right. Good job. I told you, these are easy. All right, let me change.
How many do you have of these? 15?
Yeah. The faster you answer, better off you are. So answer fast. All right, there we go. Borders Colorado to the north. 1, Utah. 2, South Dakota. 3, Nebraska. Or 4, Idaho. Let's no. Trying to find something different.
Y'all are very clearly confused about your geographics.
There you go. Well, 2 people getting it right with Nebraska. Good job. Yeah, that one was a little, that's probably the hardest one, I would imagine. All right, here you go, Christian. You are up.
All right, Sanskrit for abode of snow. 1, Ural. 2, Himalayas. 3, Andes. Or 4, Alps. I don't know if I like that question in the answers. Sanskrit and Ural. Sanskrit and Ural. They don't, I don't know. They just, there's some clashing there that I don't like.
There you go. Himalayas. There you go. Sanskrit. Sanskrit. Where would that be? Good job. Who got that right? Jesse and Lorraine coming up with the right answers. Good job.
Exactly, Gutters.
Gutters, we're doing a show about, oh my God.
Sanskrit.
All right, Gutters, Google Sanskrit as soon as we get done with this, because you're going to need to know this if you're hosting these shows like we're doing. All right, here we go. 274 confirmed moons. Would it be 1, Uranus, 2, Saturn, 3, Neptune, or 4, Jupiter?
Or, one to be correct is Uranus. I know it's got to be Uranus. Oh my gosh.
Look at this. Johnny Siam. There you go, brother. Getting up there on the wheel, Johnny. Making your way. He's the only one to get that right. When one person gets it right, they make their way up the wheel. So good job, Johnny.
How many moons does Uranus have?
You know, as many as it needs to. Pat Evans, Wanda E, Lorraine, D. What? Make sure y'all are streaming live. Your answer is coming in a little bit late. There you go, Friction.
Spans 4 hemispheres. 1, Europe. 2, Australia. 3, Asia. Or 4, Africa. What did you just drop in here? Oh. Hey!
You sure you want a bigger glass?
Look at that. 22% get that right. Africa. Good job. Who we got in there? Katie, James, Gutters, Vapion. Good job. All right. So here we go. Question number 9 coming up right now. I think there's 15 of these last ones of the night. So then we'll find out who the winners are. Responsible for spreading the bubonic plague. Would it be 1, rats, 2, mosquitoes, 3, mice, or 4, fleas?
I thought it was butterflies.
Butterflies. Yeah, it was that and ants.
Why y'all gonna be so mean? Y'all just love each other.
Baker. Ha, Baker. You see, you got tricked on that one, didn't you? Yeah, the bubonic plague was spread by fleas. What is
dog?
that?
The noise?
Yeah. What's the dog attacking you?
No, my dog is running back and forth like a crazy maniac.
She's about to leave.
All right, there you go.
All right, Iron Man. 1, Ted Williams. 2, Lou Gehrig. 3, Joe DiMaggio. Or 4, Cal Ripken Jr.
We're leaving now. Yeah.
The camera's facing this way.
Oh. I'm taking her and we're leaving now.
Well, there you go. How you doing, little friction? Good to see you.
Baby.
He said, "How you doing, little friction? Good to see you."
Good to see you too.
He said, or she said, "Good to see you too."
Just living my best summer life.
She
There
said
you
she's
go.
living her best summer life, fucking
Yep.
sleeping in all day
Reading
and
books.
reading books
There you go. Read.
and sleeping more.
Look at that. Cal Ripken Jr., 60% getting that right. Tricked a few people there with Lou Gehrig. That would be the Iron Horse, not the Iron Man. So
I
Don't
was
give him up,
looking
Barry.
for it to say, what's his name that did that?
all right, there you go. More gravity. 1, Saturn. 2, Mars. 3, Jupiter. Or 4, Earth.
Who's the actor that played Iron Man?
Oh, I have no idea.
That's what I was looking forward, or not looking forward to, but I was looking for that to be the answer.
There you go. Jupiter. Baker, Jesse, Lorraine, Daphne. Good job. Yeah, Jesse, the biggest. Exactly. The biggest. would
Hey, Madison,
have more
some of the
grab.
viewers said be careful. Like, be careful for sleeping in too long in your day because you might sleep your life away. All right, 1, northernmost. 1, Washington. 2, North Dakota. 3, Minnesota. Or 4, Maine.
What would you guess here? What would you guess, Friction?
Probably Washington. Or, no, probably Minnesota.
You'd be right. There you go. Lorraine, if Beer and Backroads was the person, be the first one. Lorraine and Baker getting that right. Everybody else went with Maine. No, Minnesota is the northernmost of those.
Yeah, if you think about how we
Well,
look
Minnesota
at a
has that
United
little-
States map, but it's like flat for us. So it looks like there are certain areas that carry.
Well, Minnesota has that little peak that goes and shoots up there into Canada. All right, Mardi Gras, is that 1 Wednesday, 2 Tuesday, 3 Thursday, or 4 Monday? There you go. 100% Tuesday. Good job, everybody. All right. We got two more of these, and we'll find out who the winner of the night is.
I could have didn't put the wrong or the right answer in there at all. I thought it was Sunday.
No, Mardi Gras, Fat Tuesday.
Yeah, I know. I've got a cup in my right plum bum. 1 plutonium, 2 palladium, 3 lead, or 4 copper.
Plum bum.
What? I've heard of all the others on the element chart, but plum bum?
Plum bum.
What the freaking heck?
Yep. Hence
Good
the
job, you guys.
Hence you know why I realized this. PB is the symbol for lead. It is plum bum. And that's where that comes from. Always wonder why lead is PB, because it's plum bum. All right, there you go. Strings on a violin are the G string, D string, A string, and 1, the F string, 2, the E string, 3, the C string, or 4, the B string. Should have put G string in there.
Yeah, good point, Katie. The plum bums are used by plumbers, and plumbers use lead pipes. That's probably the best.
Well, it's a plumb bob. A plumb bob is used. A plumb bob gets you like levels things. There you go. E string, 80% of you getting it right. Let's find out who the big winner is on this round, and we'll go on ahead and figure out who the winner of the night is. The 2 winners of the night. Let's see what we got. Look at that. Coming in first place, we have Baker. Good job, Baker. Followed by Lorraine. And then Katie coming in third place. And Gutters Pub in fourth. Good job, Gutters. Vapion coming in after that. Then we had Jesse Daphne after that. If Beer and Back Rows was a person, J. Paul Berry, Twister R, Kimberly Level, James Thompson, Pat Evans, Johnny Siam, D. What, Storybook Doll, Dozer, Godless, and the other people didn't make it. Hashtag Beach. We'll throw a few more names on there, and we'll find out who the winner is. You looking for the Sky Fox?
Did you not hear me? Can you hear me?
No, I can hear you now, but no, I didn't hear you.
Yeah, Skyfox.
All right, cool. There we go. Curator was the last one. Hashtag Beach. If you haven't put it up there yet, go on ahead and do that. Hashtag Beach. BEACH. And I'm going to go on ahead and stop this game. Look at this. Closing out of all kinds of windows. All right, so how many more times do you want me to do this, Fiction?
How many people do we have on the wheel?
I think there's still, I can't even tell us, 20 something. I don't know, 20 something left on there.
All right. Go ahead and spin it 5 times.
All right, cool. I like it. So let me put this stupid thing back up here. Let me change this damn song too. This one's annoying me. What do we got? There we go. A little more intense music. And I will go back up here. Let me put, I really don't think I saw any bad names come in. I will make sure. But just in case, y'all bear with me for 1 minute. Got to find this. All right, here we go. Stop chewing on the rocks. All right, we got Roll Tide. Roll Tide 99. Good job, Roll Tide 99. And I think we're good. Y'all just let me know if anything bad. I'm just going to spin it. P digits. All right, we got P digits going up there as well. You got that, Friction?
Yes, sir.
All right.
I didn't want to. You'd have to hear me chewing rocks.
Thank you very much. Vapion. Let's get Vapion up there as well. See who else we can get up here. James Thompson. All right. Crispy Treat. All right, we got Crispy going up there. Johnny Siam. Getting you on there again. All right, putting Jesse up there. Good job, Jesse. And I'm going to spin this thing 2 more times. I can't stop on 13. All right, Baker. All right, and Logical Spark. There we go. We got our names up there on the wheel. So good job to all y'all. You let me know when you're good to bring that up. Friction, I'll bring it up.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, so Frieza's going to shuffle this up. Let me explain what's going on here. So we got everybody's names on this wheel. We're going to roll this thing 2 times. And if you win, what I need you to do is send me an email to Traveling Fools Contest. It is in the description of the video. Just go to that. Traveling Fools, 1 L in Traveling, Fools Contest at gmail.com. And let me know your Cash App, and we will send you $10. And right there, easy as that. You got till next week when we do this to do that. So don't do it in 2 months from now or something like that. Go on and, do it. You got 1 week to do that, and we send that right out to you. So there you go, Crispy. Thanks so much. Traveling Fools Contest at gmail.com. Pretty easy. So there we go. We're zooming in. We don't have no, look at all those Vapions next to each other.
Oh, yeah, you're right. All right, we all look spread out. No, I see 2 Katies right beside each other.
Thank you, Crispy. Thanks for posting that in there.
All right, you guys seeing?
Yeah, I think it's good. I mean, we're going to end up with a couple next to each other.
All righty.
All right, well, here we go. Here's your first spin right now for who the winner is. Let's see who it is. First winner of the night coming up right now.
Curator.
All right, Curator. Make sure you email me, buddy. Traveling Fools. Right there. She posted it. travelingfoolscontest@gmail.com. Please email me. All right, here you go. Number 2 coming up to you right now. All right,
Oh,
Katie
Katie
W being the second winner of the night. Good job, Katie. All right, well, there's our winners. That's pretty awesome. That was fun. Hope everybody enjoyed that tonight. We usually like to drop the link for a minute. You good with that for a second, Friction? Or
Yeah.
all right, cool. So I'll go ahead and do it. One thing I do want to do is I do want to go on ahead and end this over on X. I want to go ahead and pull this down. Everybody watching on X, really do appreciate you being here tonight. If you want to come over and listen on YouTube to the rest, we're going to drop the link, let a few people come up. If you would like to do that, you are more than welcome. The link is right down there. But everybody on X watching, we really do appreciate you. Please, come back. We like having you here. So I'm going to remove that right now. If anyone wants to come over to YouTube, come on over. All right, there we go. That is locked down there, and we should be good to go.
Kiwi.
All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop the link if anybody would like to come up and say, hey, we're not going to be on here very long, but you are more than welcome to. So let me go over here and do that. And thanks, everybody, for tuning in. I know a lot of you bounce out as soon as trivia is over. Really do appreciate everybody coming in tonight. As always fun. Great to see you guys. We look forward to seeing you every Friday night, every Sunday night.
Hey, Law Tide, why didn't you say cheers, Friction as well?
What, we got Law Tide in here? Hey, what's up, Law Tide? Cheers one time, brother.
You
Good
just
to see
said
you, man.
cheers, fools.
Good to see you, Law Tide. I like Law Tide. Law Tide, we're going to have a good time in Nashville this year. I'm sure you're planning on coming, so yeah. All right. There we go. I'm gonna hit that mute button so we don't have to do that. Yeah, we do yeah. She won't see it now, Law Tide, but yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun to Nashville. Imagine us in Nashville. Gonna have a good time. So yeah, anybody wants to jump on, there's the link. If nobody does, then oh look, we got our first contestant right now coming up. Let me make sure that's who it is. Crispy, do me a favor, type in chat. Let me know that's you. All right, there we go.
Hi.
What's up, Crispy Treat? How you doing tonight?
Good. How are you?
Doing good.
Good. Can you hear me okay? How's my sound?
I can hear you great.
Oh, good. Good.
Yep.
I can hear you too.
Well, good. That's a good thing. At least we're making a connection there.
Yeah.
Always good to be able to hear each other when you come on these things like that.
Right. That's what I was thinking.
Right. All right. We got Mr. Duggar coming up here too. How you doing, Mr. Duggar?
Hey, doing pretty good. Pretty good. Too blessed to be stressed. Just wanted to wish all the fathers happy Father's Day.
Good.
And thanks to the moms for procreating with your father. That sounded weird.
Can we turn the music off?
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep, we can do that. Like to keep it going during trivia. It keeps the downtime, you know.
Sure.
Let's see. I got to get down here to it. I'm doing like a million things at once here.
Yeah, I know.
It's hard to produce this stuff. People don't really realize how much work goes into trying to run this all in the background.
I do.
It's a lot. I mean, like I've got like all these different windows open, all these different things. You know, I got to do this, do that, do this, do that, and it's like, wow.
Yeah.
So
it's a lot.
So it's good. So how you doing, Crispy? What's new with you?
Well. Not much. Kind of the same old, same old. Not just working a lot and nothing too out of the ordinary. Nothing.
How are things with Misdemeanor Molly?
Misdemeanor Molly, we go to court on let's see, it's more it's the day after. Yeah, we go to court Tuesday. Tuesday.
Oh boy, she got all the
Uh,
doctor's notes and stuff like that.
yeah, she's got a doctor's note from Walgreens Take Care Clinic. They gave her one. And then we're gonna go on Tuesday. I think I'm gonna be her attorney at this point.
Uh-oh,
Oh,
you're
Yeah.
gonna be her attorney?
Yeah, I am. So I mean, I contacted like the public pretender's office, and they said that she didn't really. They're like, it's a I guess they called her back and said she didn't really need an attorney because I've never heard any attorney ever say that before ever. And so I don't know. I'm gonna call them again tomorrow and see. Like, I don't know if she misunderstood something or what, but if not, then I guess I'll be the attorney. And I think
Hmm.
it'll be okay, even if they're, I don't know. I don't know. I say that, but
You say that, and it's like
yeah.
50 years. You
She's
know?
going death row.
She's like, Mom. Yeah, exactly.
Death row. She's like,
Death
put
by
out.
firing squad. Yeah, you know, like you're like, oh my God.
For people that don't know, Misdemeanor Molly, I've been calling her as my daughter who got in trouble for urinating outside after a bar closed, and that's what she did, and she got in trouble for it. So we're going to court. We're taking it to the box.
nobody's seen her hoo-ha or anything, so what are they bitching about?
I know. I don't know. That's a good point, Mr. Duggar.
One thing I would rate, she was being very, very discreet about it.
Yeah,
No, nobody's seen her hoo-ha.
right.
Nobody's seen her pee hit the ground.
Nope. Except the
So,
female officer.
Unlike the things that I can say for traveling fools, I've got
What kind of things are you saying about me? What's going on?
where the pee hits the ground or the pee hits
Oh,
something.
well, yeah. We don't
The rubber
talk about
hits
that.
the road?
Yeah, Friction's got blackmail material.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Not blackmail material.
Mhm.
and she's not afraid to use it either, mister.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not. She keeps it in her back pocket all the time, ready to bring out, you know.
I actually just sent it to him. What was it? A week and a half ago? 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
You're not
I
a
was
very
just
good
like,
blackmailer.
No, I was just no. That's
She's reminding me of the fact that she
that's me exactly. That's me reminding him, like, hey, just so you know, this is still on the back burner of my phone.
Oh my! You've got you don't have blackmailing down well, Vixen. You got to do it better than that.
I'm not a shitty person. So,
Well, I didn't think that you are, but yeah, you've got to blackmail better than that.
I know. I don't like blackmailing. I don't like doing dirty work on people. I literally have a whole heart of full goodness. Like I like people until you
don't.
show me that you're an unlikable person
Mm-hmm.
or you're just a piece of shit and I don't want to be around you.
Yeah. I just was talking to a friend about this last night about how I wish I was better at not like when I don't like somebody, I wish that I would I don't know, I don't stay mad long. Sometimes I know that I should still be mad at somebody and then I'm over it. I should be mad at them, but I don't stay mad at them. And I should. Like I forgive probably a little too easily.
It's actually a very admirable attribute, you ask me.
Oh, well, I appreciate that.
But
it also makes me a sucker.
I was gonna say it also makes you a very vulnerable person, and so Mr. Duggars, I understand why that wouldn't really reciprocate to you, but at the same time, for a woman, I know that the last time that I let my guards down was about 10 years ago with one of my female coworkers, and she ended up feeling. Women are so challenging.
Women are hard to deal with. Yeah.
Women are so challenging. It's such like it's one of those things that I always wanted more women in my life as I was growing up because
Uh-huh.
I struggled not having my dad kept my mom away from me
Yeah.
throughout a lot of my childhood, and all I wanted was that woman figure to be around. But
Yeah.
women are so challenging.
They really are. They can be just I go listen, I've got a lot of female friends, but I go really above and beyond. Like you have to try extra hard with females because they're difficult sometimes
Tell me
until
about
you
it.
get to know them.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Until you get to know them, you know what I mean? You kind of have, I mean, I'd have to try really hard. But I like to have females around me and I like to have female friends.
Je-
So I
I
just
like
try, yeah.
I like what Jesse wrote. I don't like black male. What do you got against the brothers?
Yeah, I know. Racist.
Black male. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I
Y'all are
was telling,
different kind of critters.
yeah,
Y'all are a different species of human. Come on. I mean,
us. Yeah, we
uh,
are bitches. Gutter's right. We're bitchy. We're mean to each other, I guess. We're mean to
y'all be every,
yeah, women are just not nice to me initially, but after they get to know me, they're better, but it takes a while. I don't go in somewhere and then women are just thrilled to death like strange women are thrilled to death that I'm there. You know what I mean? They're like not, yeah. They're standoffish before they get to know you. So I try really
you
hard to
think
be extra friendly.
Yeah,
you
I
think
don't know
you're a
that
home?
that works though. I mean,
You don't think so, Vixen?
no, I did the same thing, and I was managing in an auto part store,
Oh.
and the other female that I felt like I had made great friends with, and mine and her daughter uh, both got along really great, and they were in the same grade level, and they went to the same school, and I was like, oh, this is great. Like
Perfect.
like perfect. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Like I found a great female friend that now I'm working with, and her daughter and my daughter and her younger son and my kid, they all get along really great, and everything is perfect. And
Let me
I
guess.
had I had yeah, guess.
Okay.
We worked in the
Some
auto. The main thing that you have to understand is that we worked in the auto parts store
hmm
where she ran commercial, and I had just got on there.
yeah. But then you were
And
above her. You were above her?
well, I had more knowledge of car parts and
Yeah.
cars than she did.
Right.
Somehow she
But
got
she
onto
worked there
commercial.
longer. She worked there longer?
Yeah, well, she was working there before I started,
Yeah, that's a problem right there. And then you came on and you were ahead and then you were her boss.
which I was her friend. I mean, so she wanted me to get hired there, and
Mm-hmm.
so I got hired there. But I had more car knowledge than she did, um, and that became something that was like me trying to put her in her place because she didn't know shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so, yeah, Women are very complicated in a way where if you show them or the people around them that they pride themselves being around, if you show those people that you have more knowledge than the person that you're trying to stand beside, that person you're trying to stand beside is going to get hateful and jealous.
Yeah.
And
Well, see, I've had this problem my whole life because every time I'm standing beside somebody, I feel like
shut the fuck up.
I knew it.
I know where you're fucking going with this, you
I knew it
piece
too.
of shit.
yeah, Baker says most women hate me as well until they find out what audio mixer and microphone I'm using. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, right, Baker. They just fall to their knees, I bet. Oh my God. That's funny. But yeah, like that's a jealousy thing. I was going to say that. Yeah.
Women are such jealous. I mean, like, here's the thing. If I'm going to come into your workplace and have more knowledge than you,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to present myself in a better way than you do,
Mm-hmm.
step your fucking game up.
Well, you got to be complimentary
Don't
to that person.
don't act like a cunt.
Look, women are catty. Women like guys get in arguments and be over them. Like it's like, all right, we're either gonna fight or we're gonna drink a beer.
But you guys punch each other in the face.
Right,
That's
right.
so
But then
weird.
and you can be like, college roommates, 6 months later or something like that. Guys get over that shit.
I know. Does that happen right away after you punch each other?
You'll bring up stuff from 9 years ago and stuff like that. Y'all hold grudges. Guys are like, well, whatever. Just move along.
No, guess what? Guys fucking hold grudges and they pull up shit from years before whatever. I'm saying I would like a female that can actually get around you and not feel. So here's the thing, and I'm not even trying to pipe myself up in any way, shape, or form. But it seems that a lot of the women that I've put myself around in my life, it's a jealousy factor.
You got to put yourself around pretty girls.
I've put myself around pretty girls.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
But I do, and even the girl that I was working with in auto parts, she was not an unpretty girl. She's a fucking 5'10", reckoned to be forced with, or forced to be reckoned with, whatever the fuck you want to say.
Reckoned to be forced with.
Forced to be reckoned, or what did I just say?
Well, she doesn't sound that beautiful with that description.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, I became her friend because I felt like she was a good person and she had a lot going for her. She's a very strong,
good personality,
female individual. but it was more the more I was around her that I realized, like, you fit yourself into every other female description that I absolutely hate about females.
Yeah.
But it doesn't, it takes time to get to that point. And that was a year and a half of me working with her and me being side by side with her, and like me taking her mom to doctor visits and me taking her kids to allergy visits and me going out of the way for her, and her becoming she turned me into a jealousy factor, and it completely destroyed my work relationships that I had. So the main thing is, like, I can't stand scandalous, bitchy ass women.
Yeah,
like,
I get it.
I like, y'all want to talk about women supporting women? Fucking support women.
I support women.
There's so many women that talk about supporting women, and all y'all do is fucking bash on each other. And there's so many cases where People,
ridiculous. Women will sit there, they'll get all catty and they'll yell at each other the whole time. Yoda T, good to see you, brother. Good to see you, Yoda.
shit.
Hey,
I
Jasmine,
don't fight with any of my friends. I
Bitch,
don't
your
fight with
eyes are
any.
fucking cross-eyed. Fuck you, bitch.
I don't
See,
do any of that.
look at this layout right here. I got Crispy talking to an old phone, Mr. Duggar talking into an old phone. Look at this. Click the link to call in if you want to.
No, I don't. Hold on.
It's 1-800 Trav Foo.
Right. There you go.
Foo.
Oh,
TRAVFOO on your phones. 1-800 TRAVFOO on your phones.
right, exactly.
Oh, dude,
It's written on every
we need to do that.
Yeah, you probably get it off the bathroom wall, you know.
I just asked you if I sounded okay.
You do sound okay. What are you talking about?
Oh, I thought.
No,
you-
I was just talking about I put the thing up that says
Mr.
click on-
Duggars, where did you go? I
Yeah,
was
he
about
dropped.
to put on the best Kathy. What's her name? Kathy Griffith or Griffin?
Griffin. Or
Griffin.
Griffith. Maybe Griffith. I
No,
don't
it's
know.
Griffin. I think it's
Griffin?
Griffin.
See, we don't know. We need you to clarify that for us, Mr. Duggars. Come back up here, Mr. Duggars.
But he was
Mr.
having
Duggar.
I think he was having a bad connection because his audio was, going in and out.
And keep having as many Duggars as possible. So it's going to be a Duggar America, everybody.
I used to watch that show too, that 22 kids and counting. It started out with like 16 kids and counting, I think. And then it went to 19 kids and counting. And then I think they quit at like 21 kids, maybe. They had one that I think passed
How many
away.
how many kids did they have?
21 or 22 kids, yeah. Same mother and father. Yes.
21. You know, I what was it? The most kids a woman ever had? What was it? 60.
Well,
No.
Woman.
Let's not even discuss this. I don't even want to fucking talk about how many kids.
Well, I was
I
just
mean-
going to say that I dated somebody that was the 16th child in his family. And I went to a family dinner and it was.
Yeah, 60. And get
Mhm.
this. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but it's 69. That's what I was going to say. But I
Nuh-uh.
was like, that's too cliche to actually say that. But 69. Okay, so
That's-
Valentina Vasilievia or whatever must be like from Ukraine or something like that. Gave birth to 69 children according to the Guinness Book of World Records.
That's bullshit.
She had 16 pairs of twins, 7 sets of triplets, and 4 sets of quadruplets, resulting in 27 pregnancies.
I don't believe that. I really don't. Nobody's body could do that. I mean, nobody would be able to do. They just wouldn't. It would be so dangerous. Your uterus would not hold up. There's no possibility. And I think that the Guinness Book of Records, I wonder how they vetted that. But does it tell you?
I'm trying to bring it up right now, like a picture of her. Oh my God, I'm looking at a picture of her. I don't know how this woman could ever get pregnant, but I'm gonna bring this up. I don't want to watch it on Instagram.
Remember Octomom? Remember her? Octomom that had all those babies? And she
Yeah,
was
I remember
single?
thinking about that. Yeah, that was insanity.
Mm-hmm. And her kids are all grown now, but she had all those children and no way to support them. And the doctor had given her those had implanted those babies in her and let her, deliver, what was it, 8 babies? And she already had twins, maybe.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
I mean, I'm all about
Mm-hmm.
people
Same. Yeah, same. Nice Catholic girl. We use the rhythm
right
method.
having
Mhm.
babies, doing all that. But let me hang on, I gotta delete
My
some.
mother always said she had 6 kids because she used the rhythm method. Not to trust it, I guess.
Let me take something off of here so I can bring some. StreamYard is full.
It's my birthday. It's my birthday too, by the way. I thought it was today.
Oh
It's
wait,
tomorrow.
it is
Mhm.
tomorrow. Okay, so
Well, it's today now because it's after midnight.
well, I guess so.
What? Like, what do you mean you guess so?
Do we have to sing you happy birthday?
No, but I sang you happy birthday, by the way.
I know.
Mem-
I will sing you happy
I
birthday.
gave you like a Marilyn Monroe happy birthday.
I know. I know. We can sing you happy
Mhm.
birthday in a minute. Let
You
me
don't
bring
have
up.
to.
Oh, but we will. I know we don't have to.
I wanted a violin.
I know.
Solo.
I forgot about that. And,
Yeah.
God damn it.
So that's what I wanted.
All right. So here is this lady. Those are all her kids.
Mm-mm. Oh, no.
Oh yeah. Who's the poor sap?
No. Who's paying child support?
Oh my God. I mean, look at this. It looks like she's even wearing like a I'm gonna mute all this background noise.
Well, wait. She is like literally the mother of the town. Oh, no.
I mean, that's like she's made like a whole basketball league, you know.
Not a league. That's the whole damn town.
But I mean, who's this guy? I mean, what's going on? I mean, look at you. Be like, yeah, that's the one right there. I'm gonna go.
Well, she doesn't have any teeth, so that might be the one.
I don't know. Look,
oh wow,
69 children. I mean, that woman had to have been just sort of pregnant forever. You know, she must have just sat there pregnant forever.
I think that's bullshit. Honest to God, because I don't think that's possible for a woman's body. I know this because I watched like all of these programs with all these women on TLC that would have these multiple births, and it's dangerous. It's dangerous to have cesarean sections. You know, after a couple, you're not supposed to really have a bunch of them, and so I had 2 cesarean sections, and they were like no more, which. That I couldn't have any babies.
Well, I mean,
anyway,
Crispy, you say it's dangerous, but I mean, look at her. It turned her into looking like Adolf Hitler. I mean, she basically is. You know what I mean? Like, now she looks like Adolf Hitler after having all these kids. So,
God, she must have had some like magic poontang.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Right? I mean, wow. I mean, there was low standards back in the day. Look, she's older.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that wasn't taken while she was like, you know, the woman of the town.
Right.
That is a disgraceful comment. I cannot believe you said that.
Well,
that they had low standards back in the day.
I'm a disgrace.
Come on. Where do we show respect for our women?
Well, I'm a disgrace because I bet you her boobs are crazy if she nursed all those kids. Wow. And you know she did. Look at how many of them there. Like, that cannot be true. This is such a lie.
I can hear her right now yelling at them kids. I zigzag, 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 zigzag. Yeah, like sitting there yelling at them right now.
My great grandmother had 19 children.
Oh my God. What did the 16th look like? I dated a 16th.
The 16th was closer to my great grandma. And she was the best, most astounding woman that I've ever met.
I bet. And to have that many kids, that's amazing.
And she lived into her 80s. And
wow.
She outlasted her siblings. And she was an amazing individual. And she is the one person that I miss the most in this world.
Aw. Yeah, well, you turned out to be an amazing person. So whatever kind of whatever she did that
quit.
No, for real. You turned out to be a good girl. So, you know, whatever you picked up from her, you know, it certainly rubbed off. So
Gutters, watch your mouth. Oh my God. What's wrong with you women?
I know.
I know y'all beating up on the ladies up in here. Jesus.
Why can we not build each other up as women? That is that's my point of my story 10 minutes ago.
We don't know her though. We don't know that old lady.
No, but I made a best friend working in an auto parts business, and she became so enraged with jealousy because I had more
You're prettier.
knowledge than her,
And you're prettier.
or whatever the case may be. I don't care about the looks.
She did,
I
though.
I had more knowledge than her, is the way that I see it, because I did have more knowledge than her.
That's
No
not what
offense.
she cared about.
But if people are going to come to me because I have the knowledge, and I do have the knowledge way more than her,
That's good.
like,
Can I ask you an automobile
why
question?
would you not want to build off of that female friend that you have?
Well, see,
and
Friction,
learn from
here's the
her?
deal. Here's the deal,
And
Friction. I've always like, most of the time I have more knowledge, but than most people. But usually I just bank it all off of my good looks.
Right.
So to Crispy's point, I mean, my good looks have gotten me farther than my knowledge, even though I'm probably more knowledgeable than I am good looking. So,
Oh my God. You're a mess.
it
But
sucks,
don't you
though, 'cause
agree with me though, fools, that lady
girls,
was mad because
probably
she's
women
prettier?
are catty. Women are
Yes.
catty. They
females
kill us.
will literally tear each other down over the shit. And I would rather build up a female
Mhm.
in a car parts area and have her be more knowledgeable about the parts that she's selling, so she can sell more parts and, get a little bit off of it, than to be catty with her. But girls, they get so jealously catty.
Uh-oh. Did I lose you? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can still hear
Oh,
you.
sorry.
I don't know what's going on. Her thing keeps muting.
Oh, that was her.
Shit,
I was
keep
going
going
to ask you,
like that.
Vixen. Listen, I got to ask you this question. I feel there's something wrong with my brakes. Every time I go to hit a brake, it sounds like an airplane is landing. It's like,
Yeah,
it's
you
really
need new brake pads. Your
brake pads or
are
brakes, because that's what I was asking about.
Same thing, hon. They're the same thing,
Oh.
hon. It's okay.
Oh,
It's the
sorry.
same thing.
Does it sound
Which
like? Let
You
me
either
ask you
have
this.
brake calipers or you have brake pads.
Does it sound like this?
And
Yes.
Okay, so your pads are worn out, and what's going to happen if you don't immediately go take that to the shop? It's going to grind down your rotors, and
notice how he had to
it's
think
gonna-
about it for a second. Your rotors.
It's going to cost you 3 times as much if you don't immediately fix it, because they can shave your rotors down, but they can only legally do it to a certain point. So you need to immediately take that and have it fixed, because otherwise you're going to have to get new rotors as well, which is going to, triple the cost of the whole thing. Brake pads are cheap. I mean, you can buy them. They're $29 and pop them on there.
How much will it cost me to get that put in? Like the brake pads are.
Probably a total of, $200, 100. It's probably your front. It's coming from the front, I would imagine. So it's, probably cost you $200. If you do it now. If you wait and need rotors and all that kind of stuff, it's going to cost you $450.
Okay. I feel like as soon as I bring it in, they're going to tell me I need all of that stuff. And then I won't even, I have no idea whether you know what I mean? They always tell me
I'm
stuff
telling
that
you exactly what it is right now.
Okay.
Your brake pads are worn down. LW, bring yourself up.
I'm going to keep you I'm going to call you when I go there so you can talk to them.
Yeah, you put me on the phone. Put me on the phone with the grease monkeys. I'll talk.
Yes, totally, because they really take, they always take
How the
advantage
fuck
of me
am
over
I
there.
on fucking mute this whole time? No, fuck him. Don't fucking call traveling fools. Look, I just put my phone number in the private chat.
Okay.
Just
I'll call you.
Message
There you
me.
go.
I promise you, I have a lot more car knowledge than he does.
Okay,
I'm
good.
sure of it.
Wow.
Friction can change blinker fluid better than I can.
I've already fallen for that
Only
blinker
dumbasses
fluid
change
shit.
blinker fluids.
And you're not going to get me on blinker fluid twice.
Yeah, he's a scam artist. You want to talk to a female that you can trust and that has car knowledge.
Yeah, because
yeah.
they're every time I go in there, I have no idea what they're talking about. They put the car up above me, and then it's like they're talking Russian. I have no clue what they're even saying, and then they just want a whole bunch of money, and I'm like, oh, okay, I have no clue. I don't
Yeah,
even know.
exactly.
I
That's
fight
why
with them about my oil changes. I fight with them about that. Like I'm like, what? We just get into it, and they always are looking at. They never even give me eye contact because they just think I'm an idiot. And
where
I'm
do you
not.
live?
I live in Ohio.
God damn, you live so fucking far.
You
If they're
think
not
so?
giving you eye contact, what are they looking at?
Oh God, I don't know.
Okay, big shout out right here to Baker. He $10 super chat. He says for mansplaining
Yeah,
breaks to a bunch of women. No, wait, Friction. I'm gonna call Baker out on this too. I'm gonna tease Baker on this. The funny thing is, Baker, is car brakes are spelt BRAKES.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So Baker,
Yeah.
Baker, I love you, man. For mansplaining breaks, like I guess that's when they take a break, like right now. To a bunch of women, well done. So yeah, coming back fold, but yeah, breaks are spelled BRAKES. Thank you so much, Baker. Love you, man. You know I'm just giving you a hard time. This is for you, sir. Thank you, Baker.
All right, so the brake pads are good, and the brake calipers are good. What else is the problem, fools?
That's it. I mean, that was all
As
I've
far
got
as what
going.
she's doing,
no.
well, let me ask you this: what year is your car?
2018, I think.
Okay, it's new enough. There's not much more of a problem there. It's probably going to need, if she keeps driving it, she's probably going to need the new rotors. Other than that, calipers aren't going to be bad unless they keep going out. If it hasn't reached that point yet, she probably hasn't blown out a caliper.
Oh,
But if you
2019.
keep going, this could turn into $1,000 job if you don't do it, because you'll blow out the caliper. The seals on the calipers will blow out from extending out too far. You know, if you had a cool man around, they could do this for you for, probably $50, and you would.
Bro, oh my God, you're literally about to make me come up to where you live and like bop you.
I'm right though. Right.
I'm about to bop you on the head one time. I'm about to literally drive up there where you live, and I'm gonna bop you on the head one time.
Literally, bro.
I know she got Mexican on us all of a sudden.
Yeah, all of a sudden I got Mexican on y'all.
Literally, bro.
So like literally, like you're not going to talk down to me. It's like this, okay?
She's gonna show up here. Next thing I know, I'm gonna have an Our Lady of Guadalupe sticker on the back of my car and my ass kicked. I mean,
you're trying to act like these women's like we have no self-respect for ourselves where we can do something on our own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I can't I don't want to do cars.
We are perfectly capable.
All right, so Friction. Well, what do you? So moving along, what do you suggest on this? Am I wrong?
Well, I'm saying I would like to know what model. And
yeah, but none of that matters. I mean, all cars are the same.
No, they're not. Actually, they're not actually.
It's a Kia Sportage.
I worked with cars for years and years, bro, and they're not actually all the same. And they fucking put on all this electronic shit and all this extra bullshit, and it literally. I think that it makes.
What's the make and model of your car?
Oh my God, people always ask me this, and I forget it all the time. It's I think it's I always forget this. It's
Do you forget what kind of car you drive?
I do. It's an SUV, and
no wonder they charge you $8,000.
This is the shit that kills me, Crispy. The girl, I love you, but I'm like, this is like, it's gotta be us women that show the stupid men here that like we are a lot
She's
more
talking to you, LW.
capable than they want to fucking
Roll with
portray
it.
us as.
Girl, I
And
may
like,
listen.
but that's by
I
fucking showing that we're aware of shit, and
no
we
listen.
have to be aware of what fucking car we drive.
I know, but I listen. I manage a big, large group of men and a couple of women. I mean, I'm okay in a lot of other different fields. I just am not into car stuff,
Wait,
and
is
so I
this
don't
your
know what
But
this
you gotta know
car's.
what car you drive because you
wait,
have
Wow.
to register it and
wait.
do shit like
Here's a
that.
great question, Crispy. Is this your company car or is this your personal car?
No, this is my personal
Okay,
one,
okay.
but
Just
my
making sure.
company car one is a Jeep Cherokee,
Okay,
and
I'm
it's
just
an
making sure. I
SUV.
know you
She
talked about having
knows
a
her
company
company
before.
car.
I was
She
just
doesn't
making
know
Yeah,
her personal car though.
but
so
the
your
personal.
personal car,
Crispy, come
just get it
on.
fixed immediately. Don't drive it. If it's grinding, don't drive it. It's going to cost you. You're going to triple the cost of it. LW, am I right?
Yeah, just go to a cheap brake check. They'll fix it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I just remember when I was a kid, the same thing happened to me, and I went to this brake place, and they said it was going to be like thousands of dollars, and then so I called my dad, and I said, Daddy, it's going to be this much money, and they said it was dangerous for me to drive off the lot. My dad said, drive off the lot. And my dad said, go to this little like rundown place, like on this one road. So I went over to this little place, and then they were like, oh yeah, we'll fix that for like $300 or something like that. But I had just been quoted like $2,500 or
Do
something.
you really not know what kind of car you have?
No, I don't. It's like it's a like a I don't know if it's a
Or
trailblazer. Oh, it's a trailblazer, I think, no, it's not trailblazer. It's a Pathfinder, one of them. I don't know. I really don't know.
Hey, what's up, Corey?
Did
Corey,
you
It
say
was
a
listen,
Pathfinder?
it's because it was stolen once. Like somebody stole my car and then they picked the letters
they
off of
brought
the
it
back.
back because the brakes were bad.
No.
Did you just say a Pathfinder?
No,
man.
Finder, but I don't
I
know
bet,
what it
Okay,
is.
all
I
It's
right.
bet that
something
was
like
hard
that.
reporting that to the police. What kind of car was it?
No, it
I
had
don't
letters
fucking
on the
know.
back
It was some
then.
sort of
Yeah,
SUV
they're like,
sports thingy.
a
It was
lot of
like
us. You go
it
to
had
a
4 wheels and 4 windows on the sides, and
No, it had letters on the back, but the
listen,
thief
Crispy,
took the
listen.
letters off
letters
of
on
the
Wait,
the
wait,
back.
wait. A lot of us, we go to a hotel and they're like, "What is your tag number?" And you're like, "Oh, fuck, you need." Like nobody remembers their tag number, and you got to
I
walk up
know.
there
I
and look and write
remember
it down.
my tag.
Okay. But now, here's Crispy. It's like, what kind of car was it making the police report? And it's like, I don't know. What color was it? I don't know. What?
No, I got that, and I do know the tag numbers. But then I am bad. Like when I go to the gas station and I'm inside, and I'm like I'm on pump. You know that one over there. There's a black car over there, and I have no idea. They're like, is it the this one or that one? I'm like, that one. Like I have no idea. It's I think it's a Chevy or a Ford. I can't remember that. That I should know, but I don't remember that
Hey,
one
Christy,
either. Yeah,
I love you, girl,
I
and
know.
I want you to know that I really love you, but
Yep.
I want you to do better. I
Well,
want you to be more aware of the things that are in your environment
oh,
because these are the things that will take you so much farther through life.
what
But these are the things that
the make
these
of
are the
my
things
car?
that us as females, we need to be aware of certain things like this. So if we ever do come into a circumstance where it's an emergency situation, we have certain facts and details
Yeah,
about
like the plate of my car, like my plate number.
not even a plate number, but a model or a make would help.
It's a black SUV and there's a plate number for it. So, because there's no letters on the back of the car to tell you what kind of a car it is anyway. So it doesn't say it
There,
on the back of the car because that guy picked them off. The guy that stole the car took the letters off of the back of the car so it couldn't be found.
you
So
bought a stolen car?
No, I had a car and it was stolen. Somebody stole it. Somebody stole my car. This was my car and somebody stole it. And then when they had it in their custody, they took the letters off of the back of the car so that the police didn't find it, but we found it anyway.
So you guys got it back recently then?
Yeah, I got it back like a long time ago. Yeah, and I never went. Where am I gonna get the letter? Why would I even want those letters? It's not that big of a deal. But I would have had to go find letters from another car and put the name of the car. Like, no, I just
You
didn't.
just go steal them
Well,
off
just
another
saying
car.
though, for in the future, if your car happens to get stolen again, you have some marking details on that car that people can they're distinguishing marks that you can seek out that car later on.
Well,
I'm going with the thing that Crispy's car probably has a scratch and a dent in the front light, like front left quarter panel, the front right quarter panel, the
She
back
probably got a
rear
scratch
quarter
and sniff
panel,
too.
like on the bumper on every side. Crispy, when you pull into your garage, do you have one of those little
tennis balls.
tennis balls hanging down so you know when to stop?
No, but believe it or not, I've not ever I've had one accident at 16, knock on wood, and I've had one ticket at like 16 or 17 years old, and after that I've never had any more. And then I've been in a couple of accidents, but neither were my fault. And I do have a dent in my quarter panel on the left hand side because somebody just recently, but I travel all the
That
time,
was
but
the
somebody,
drive-through at McDonald's, wasn't it?
no, it was not. It was actually a giant truck on the expressway. I could have been killed, damn it.
Well,
The
you
truck
got-
came.
you have car insurance?
Hey, you guys
Yes.
don't joke about her possibly
Yes.
dying
It's
in a
okay.
car wreck.
But yeah, I have car insurance.
Well, they should be able to tell you what kind of car you have.
Yeah, probably.
Fuck up here.
Probably.
Oh,
Like
no.
it's crazy. I sometimes I remember anytime someone asks me, I forget right off the bat. Like I don't know, it's just it flies right out of my head. And people ask me all the time. So but
Yeah,
it's
that's
okay.
yeah,
But
just let you know.
I'm a good driver. I drive all the time, and so it's just,
Hey, give me just 1 second. Big shout out to you, Corey. Funny stuff there in the chat. Good to see you, Corey. I don't think I've ever seen you over here, so welcome over, sir. Yeah. You missed
yeah,
that
Corey
on
was
trivia night, but
new.
yeah, Corey's new,
Mhm.
so I just wanted to give a big shout out to him. So thanks, Corey. Thanks for coming by, man. Make sure
Yeah.
you subscribe. We do a lot of fun stuff over here. Every Friday night, we got a great show. We stream out on LW's and Gutter's Pub as well. And we do a lot of fun stuff over here. So, welcome
Yeah.
over here, Corey.
Corey came in last night and he said that, he had a
Right.
nice time last night and he said that he would come back today.
Yeah.
Or we invited him today, I guess. So
Yeah, there we go. And East
Glad you came
Coast
back.
Gridiron coming in here too. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. East Coast Gridiron.
you think I think you've stolen a car? No, I didn't steal a car.
Yeah, well, Gutters wants to make sure that you know that the car you got back is actually yours.
Yes, my car's yes. It wasn't stolen long. It was stolen for like an afternoon, like a day. Like some
I love
lunatic stole it.
she's like the atypical blonde girl that just she's like, it's my car. It's kind of like my sister. You remember my sister? She's like, I don't know. I just put the key in and it goes.
Oh no, this is how this dude did this, right? So like I went to go pick up this one friend. You know how everybody's got this one friend that will like call you at in the middle of the night, needs a ride or
LW.
needs that, one of those kind of people. Well, anyway, and I've like this person I've had in my life since I was a kid, and I never ever say no. I always will go and help him. But anyway, I had already warned him, like, just you, not anybody else, because I've already been down that road about 3 million times. So I go to pick him up, and of course, like two like freaking frack get in the back seat immediately. There's two like people I've never seen before get in my back seat. I'm like, oh, I just give him the eyes. Like, I cannot believe this. Where are you guys going? So I go to drop them off. I go to drop the boys off, and they're like they can't get into their hotel. So I'm like, oh my God. And then he's like, just leave them. I go, I'm not leaving them. That's terrible. So I'm like, I'm going to bring them to your house. So I get the kids back in the car. They're not kids, but they're like, I don't know, just whatever.
Teenagers?
No, they're like in their 20s.
Oh,
And so I brought them back.
Roman.
Yeah, I brought them back to I brought them back to my friend's house or whatever. And so I go into the restroom to go to the restroom, and I leave and I go to get in my car, and I can't find my keys anywhere. My
Number
keys are
one or
gone.
number two?
One.
Okay,
And
yeah, I'm
so
just curious.
yes, and so then when I'm looking all over the house and I'm going nuts and I'm thinking like, where in the hell are my keys? I cannot believe this. So I go back out to the car to go look, and then this kid comes out and he says, listen, he's like, I'm just gonna tell you this because he's like, you seem like a cool person. He's like, but so and so hid your keys in the kitchen cabinet, and he wanted you to stay, and then he was planning on just taking your car or something once you fell asleep. I'm like, you are kidding me. So I go marching in there and I go like opening up the cabinet, and I don't see them or whatever, the keys. The next thing you know, I go look outside, and that kid stole my car. He told me that to go look inside, that the keys were inside in the
Who the
kitchen
heck-
cabinet.
They're like hiding the keys in the cupboard.
Hmm.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah, and then he stole the car when he told me to go in to look for it. So yeah, and then they're like they all
Always
were like,
stay strapped.
we don't
Wanna
call
hit the
the police.
club.
Yeah, they're like, we're not the kind of people that call the police. I go, but listen, that's because none of y'all own anything. I'm like, I'm the type of person that's calling the police, you asshole. Like, I want my car back. Like, now, not only that, but I'm stranded here at this place that I don't want to be in. You know, all my shit was in the car too. I was furious. So the cop came, and this idiot, and I also had gone to the grocery, and there was some groceries still left in my car, and like this kid poured bleach all on the inside of my car.
Hey,
to the
hey, Crispy, will you tell Baker good night in like a real sweet voice? Okay.
Good night, Baker.
There you
Sweet
go.
dreams.
Good night, Baker. Appreciate you, brother.
Good night, Baker. Sweet dreams.
There you go. LW.
Later, Baker.
See you, Baker.
Well, anyway, this guy put bleach all over the inside of my car. Like, he's such a moron. He like dropped my car off in front of a video camera and then puts bleach all on the inside of my car to wipe off DNA. Like, he's like, this is what was dealing this kind of moron. So, and believe it or not, like the bleach didn't do much to the car except like there's some marks on the inside of the door.
Now, is this the car you have now? So you
Yeah, I still
it's been
have it.
bleached. It's been everything.
It's been
Oh
through
my God.
hell.
This is the car that you can't remember what the make
Right.
and model it.
He
are.
picked the letters off of the back of the car. He picked so that you couldn't see what kind of car it is. Like if
Did
the
he take
cop
the
got
emblem
behind him.
off too? Like the
He
Chevy
took everything
emblem?
off.
Do you have
Yes.
to re-register it every year, or do you live in one of those states that is Ohio like one of those states that you only have to register it like once every 5 years?
I forget what it is. But it's like every
Her tag says 1987.
It's
Yeah.
like when I get that in the mail, I go, I don't know. You send them money, and then we send them, and they send you a sticker or something. But it's a no, they just the guy took off all of the lettering off of the back of my car so that he wouldn't get caught.
Lorraine says, "You, my dear, are a walking target."
Oh, shit. You think so, Lorraine?
Oh, damn. That's
It's
funny, Lorraine.
starting to
My
sound like it,
kindness- my
unfortunately.
kind-
Friction, you okay?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Hey, you look like you're about to. You look like you're about to pass out. You okay? You good?
Fuck yeah, I'm okay.
Okay, just making sure.
Lord. I just,
I'm concerned about Crispy.
No, don't be concerned.
I think that she is a walking target.
No, don't be concerned. I'm trying not to be as nice as I once was. Like I'm trying to tell people no and like
Try to be more aware and astounding, because you have it in you. I promise.
LW,
aware and
LW, LW.
Yeah.
What do you think about all this?
Yeah.
I think it's it's all pretty fascinating. Sorry, I
that I
just drank some water.
that I
but
managed to get through life like this.
The whole thing. I mean, after
Yeah.
trivia, we kind of started on like y'all were kind of running like a MGTOW, but it was like you and Friction were doing it about how women are challenging and difficult, and
Yeah. Oh yeah, the MGTOW
Y'all-
Oh my
stuff. Yeah.
god!
y'all come
Are you
full
fuck-
circle on how y'all don't even know what kind of
Dude,
cars y'all
I'm
drive.
about to
Like
go
it.
and crash this shit.
I mean, I think that almost all, like every woman in the world knows what kind of car they drive. It's just me. I'm the only one that doesn't. And sometimes that comes in my head. Sometimes it pops in my head. It's
Sometimes you can remember what kind of car you drive.
Is it a Trailblazer?
Do you have a key to this car?
I do. Let me
Yeah,
look
will
at it.
you grab that key right now so we can see the key?
Yes.
I want to see. At least we can know the make of it. I mean,
If I
we
can
can look at the
find-
key and
let
see
me
the. If I
find
can find it,
the
she
key.
said.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just don't put her up to this.
We're
It's
gonna hear
be
this beeping.
challenging.
I'll bet Crispy has one of those like things, the key finder, where she's just
Believe
like,
it or not, I've never lost any keys, and I'm an organized gal, except for right now. Let me see.
How do you
let's see.
find the when you lose your key?
Yeah,
and
how do
lose
you
your
find
phone? And, like, if you lost your phone and your key, then what the fuck
You're
do you do?
screwed. Well, it's with Find Your
You're
Phone.
like,
You
oh,
use
I
somebody
have this
else's.
thing that I have it implanted into my nipple. All I have to do is
No.
press my nipple, and my phone goes off, and my keys go off, and I
No,
can find everything.
you have to. It's somebody you use.
you
Somebody
have that
else's
too,
phone.
Friction?
Yeah, I did.
All right, okay.
I figured that was the only way that I could do anything is if I just implanted it into my nipple.
Yeah.
So now I just press my nipple anytime I lose my phone, my keys.
Oh, like Wonder Woman kind of
mind.
thing. Didn't Wonder Woman have like those? Wasn't there a skit with Wonder Woman where somebody like she would squeeze her boobs and bullets would come out?
Yeah, that was
Austin
Austin
Powers?
Powers.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, that was it.
All right,
Yeah.
Crispy, my buddy, East Coast Gridiron, he says he's getting you a 4-pack of Apple AirTags. Shit's gonna be life changing. Thanks, buddy.
I appreciate it. Yeah, that would be great.
Hey, let me
all
ask
right.
East Coast Gridiron something. East Coast Gridiron, are you going to ACC Media Days by chance? Would like to know that. If you are, I want to hook up with you. So,
Where are they?
Let me know. Charlotte.
Oh, but not North Carolina.
Yeah, Charlotte.
Yeah,
Oh,
Charlotte.
I was thinking something else. It's in North Carolina.
Yeah, I like East Coast. I get into college football more when it is about to start. I kind of take a break, but yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Excuse me.
What the hell was that?
That was me burping.
Oh,
Mm.
look at this. We got Lorraine coming up to join us. What's up, Lorraine?
Hi, how are you?
Hi,
Doing good, Lorraine. How about you?
I'm all right. Happy Father's Day, and I bet the guys feel a little left out because this is a discussion about women, etc. I am worried for you, and I don't mean to sound. I'm trying to be mean, but I've had to learn myself how to set boundaries and keep them.
Yeah.
But when it comes to personal safety, giving people rides, hanging out with people we don't know, I even would hate it if this has happened to me. It almost happened a second time. A guy asked me out, and then when he shows up, he wants to bring someone else to the party. as people
Mm.
going to the party, and like,
Hey,
you didn't ask
Lorraine, I've
me.
already apologized for that like 5 times.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Fools, how many times have I told you don't bring in a second party to a third party event?
No,
Well,
that no plus one. Let's hear Lorraine.
thank you. It's just for me the manners of you have to ask the person. So I don't even like it when if I'm having a little, and I haven't done this in years, but having a little party at my house, inviting friends, and they want to bring somebody, and I don't know the person. Or when people assume, oh, I'm bringing so and so, I'm like, that's a stranger. I don't want them in my house. Who are they? That kind of thing.
Sure.
So I just would encourage you to set your boundaries and keep them and say, no, I'm not doing that, and turn around and walk away. Because
Right.
this is a very dangerous situation. And I don't, now, were you saying the guy you were helping was someone you knew?
Yeah, it's actually a kid that when I was younger, I used to babysit him, and he was a foster kid, and he just had like a really hard upbringing. And so I had stayed, and I still am in touch with him, but he still is having, like, he was in and out of jail a lot, and he's always struggling, and he's a brilliant man. He's brilliant, and he's got a really fun personality. So he can be very persuading and manipulating because
Are
he's
you
so
talking about
Well,
funny.
me?
he had to probably for
No.
survival. His survival techniques are he's had to
Yes.
work like at a lower level of society, and I don't mean it.
Hmm.
I don't mean in a judgmental way. I know I'm saying that word a lot, but a level of like, hey, I can't just go and apply for a job and get it. I'm not getting that kind of job. I've had a street smarts kind of thing. But was
Sure.
he the one who took the car, or was it the other?
No. He's the one that whipped the other kid's ass, though. But he ended up. No, he's the one that called me, and then I had already said to him like, no, nobody else, just you, because he needed a ride. And so when I went and picked him up, of course, he had two other people with him that were. Could I drop them off? And I just said, yeah, I can. And then I didn't want to leave them outside at this motel.
I have a feeling they didn't have a motel. I have a feeling, I don't know, maybe they did,
Probably
but
not. Who
it could have been the
knows?
whole thing. But I'm glad you got out of that. Okay, but I wrote in there in the chat some suggestions with the car. You could look at your owner's manual, look at your registration. It should have everything listed that
She could look
identifies.
at the key if she could find it.
I forgot I was supposed to look for that too.
But and then also the light. I don't know if you know how they call it, the DMV or the
Yes, DMV.
yeah.
Yes,
It's what I
ma'am.
grew up with. I'm from New York State originally, so we had that. But
Hmm.
they can tell you. I mean, they have all that info how they identify the car.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
So, but I also know part of it is when we talk to a mechanic, we just say, "Look, I need the brake pads. I need this done, please."
Yes, ma'am.
And then sometime one time I took I took the first car I had, which is a beat up old car, to Firestone to just get brakes done. And the guys are like, "Oh, well, we tested like they they did the you go to each corner of the car and press down once to test the shock absorbers." Well, if it bounces once, that's fine. If it's bouncing more like 3-4 times, yeah, they're worn out. We're like, oh, you need new shocks and this and that, and they wanted to charge money, and I said, oh, actually, no, this was a second car. Sorry. So they said, oh, it'll be this much, and I said, that's more than I paid for my first car. Will you please just do the brakes? And I didn't let them do anything else because they just
Yeah. Did that work?
yeah, because they can do stuff I didn't authorize when it's my
Sure.
car.
Sure.
And
That happened to me too, Lorene. That's why I was asking you if it worked.
yeah,
Oh my
so
God. Yeah,
well,
yeah. When stuff like that happens and you go in there, I mean, that's when you're like, no, I want you to just put brakes on the car. And
Yeah.
then if all that other stuff, that's when you go trade it in and get another one or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You move
No,
it on to that next person. And that's how used
y'all need
cars
to
work.
reach out towards people that have some sort of knowledge
Yeah.
Like,
I don't really have anybody that has any
Okay.
knowledge about
Yes, you
cars.
do.
hey,
You've
hey, Crispy.
you've got
Hey, Crispy, you see the private chat?
Yeah,
I just sent you my own private text message phone
Okay.
number. That's my own
don't say
personal
that
phone
out loud.
number.
Don't say
Yeah,
that out
don't
loud.
say it out loud.
Yeah, enough. She's got it. All good.
Yeah, we'll get. Yeah, I already took it, but I'm gonna get it off of here.
You can fucking spam me as much as you guys want to. I don't give a
I know, but
fuck.
we wanna get. We're gonna try and
I
delete
don't give a
it.
shit. But you have somebody right there that I will ask you to send me pictures or whatever of your car, and I'll tell you what you need done, and I'll even reach out to find you a mechanic in your area that's not like that's the thing. A lot of women they want to jump to go to these places that are like big time places like Jiffy Lube and all these other like
Things
you
that
know
advertise. Yeah.
stupid like big time advertised stores,
Mhm.
and those are the places that literally fuck you in the ass.
Yikes!
They literally they'll turn you over. They don't spit on it. They don't do anything.
Oh,
They just stick it in you, and they're like, and they tell you, oh, you have to have every bit of this done. And they call my part stores and they say, hey, I got a client that needs this. I say, do they really need all of that? Are you trying to upsell them? Like, okay, I'm gonna all right, give me that client's number or tell that client to come pick up the parts and I'll get them a better cost because obviously they are being fooled by you and they're being willing to be raped in cost.
yikes, girl! Watch that. Watch your verbiage
It's
in
funny
here.
because brakes are like your brakes are bad. Brakes, you can change brakes with. I mean, you've already got and this is what, and I don't
The
expect
majority of brakes are about $60. And
yeah,
that's
but
on the
I
higher
don't
cost.
expect you to do this. But I mean, yeah, $40, $50, whatever. You get a nice set of brake pads, a good one. You don't want anyways. All you got to do is take the wheel off, and there's one wrench. It's probably 3/8 or half inch, probably half inch. And you need a C clamp. That's it. And you pop the brake pads on, take the other ones off, assuming you didn't grind your rodents
Hey,
down.
don't give away the tricks of the trade.
Well,
I
it's
know what
so
a C
easy.
Let them
clamp
let them
is
let
too.
them think that it's only us that can do it.
You can do brakes in like 20 minutes a wheel. You pop them off, pop the other ones on, pop them off, and that's in your in your front yard. Do you pull these things into a shop? They put it up on a lift, stand there, bam, 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 with wow, they can do that shit in 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Oh.
The point is,
They're
don't let
changing
people
those
screw
brakes.
you over and telling you
Nailed
that call somebody. You have us that you can call and get a trusted opinion from as to whether or not you're being screwed or not.
What's up,
And
Stephanie Barry? Good to see you, Stephanie Barry.
if you're paying $200 for any set of brakes, unless you're driving a fucking Mercedes or something better, yeah, you're wasting your fucking money and
I hate those
screwing
people
you.
that drive. I hate those people that drive Mercedes.
There's also consumer groups that will like recommend
Isn't that nice?
different service people and companies, and it like there's Angie's List was one of them, but you like have to pay a membership fee, but then it's like, and they're also they might be kind of the mechanics might be kind of pricey, but at least they have a good reputation. But you have to just start doing it. What I would also say is go online and Google search everything in your car and look at the mechanics of it. Or there's even those like the books, Mechanics for Dummies, or one of those things where, that type of stuff. Or Google search it online. How do I change brakes on a such and such? How much should my brakes cost? There's so much you can just learn online with basic questions.
Fools is right.
I love the fact that you actually say
2008.
that, Lorraine, because a lot of people they like. I'm sure you guys have heard of the Nextdoor app. right? Do you guys have Nextdoor app?
I've
No.
heard of it. I haven't.
And where it's basically like a way of Facebook connecting with everybody in your local neighborhood. And people come in there and ask the most stupid questions. Then I'm like, why wouldn't you just ask this on Google? If you ask this on Google, when it comes to your car shit, all you have to do is get online, open up Google, and say, hey, local mechanics in my area. And if you find the local mechanics rather than the showtimey places like Firestone and Jiffy Lube and whatever else, then you're going to find the places that are going to charge you half the price of those Jiffy Lube and Quick Lube places that are going to try and literally fucking tie up your money because they have a bunch of corporate shit that they have to keep up with. That's where their money is tied up in. So a lot of women want to run out to those type of shops, and really you need to run to the local guys.
Here, I want to suggest this too. I've learned not to, and I don't even have a car right now, but I've learned not to leave the car. Like when someone's working on the car, I'm within 20 feet of it. And I also tell them, hey, I mean, because one time everything was fine except this one thing they were working on. And when I came back, then they had changed the idle. So when I start the car, it almost like cut out and I had to start it again. And they had done something with it to change it because it didn't have that issue beforehand. So I've learned I'm going to stand there and watch them like a hawk, although a polite hawk, where I'm not breathing down their neck, etc.
I said a polite hawk.
Well, Lorraine, I will say this: a lot of cars. Okay, so when you take it to a mechanic shop, no shade tree mechanic ever does this like us, but they unhook your battery. With the new computers and things like in cars, a lot of times the idle will mess up until you drive it and the computer syncs it back. That is a true thing. So when you get in it, like right off the bat, it might idle rough. It might, die. The computer has to reset itself and get the car back in sync. That is a true thing. And Lorraine, I do want to know, I think I've asked this before. What part of the United States are you in?
I'm in the Midwest. I don't like to really say.
No, I don't want to know like that. You're fucking
I'm hiding out.
Right. Of course, I don't want to know. Okay, so you're up in the Midwest. Okay, I just like
Oklahoma.
But my last car mechanic experience that I'm thinking of was in Los Angeles years ago. So, but I found a mechanic who was an independent guy and didn't mind if I was nearby, and I would learn, and the main thing was I didn't have a lot of money, so I would tell him, look, I would do more, but I have to just fix what's broke next, What do you think, what do you think I should work on next? And he was patient, but he got it done. He didn't overcharge, and I went back to him several times. So anyway, we can always learn what we need to learn and go in we're going to deal with guys who treat us like we don't know. Well, maybe we don't know everything, but you know what I mean? And have a little bit of knowledge helps when we go into that situation. And
I remember being young and like broke as could be, young, just nothing, and saving up money so I could take my car to go have the brakes done to a shade tree, a little off the wall, local mechanic. And I walked up there and I watched this guy. He kind of reminded me of Corky Thatcher. And he walks up there and changes my brakes in like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, charges me, $100. And I looked at it and I was like, if that guy can do this, I can do this. Yeah. And I've had nicer vehicles where I've taken them and done it. But any like my work vans or my, anything like that, I'm just changing myself. There's some other cars that, I've had that, of course, I'm going to take them and have them done. But now I'm like, if I can do that, pop the wheel off, throw some brake pads on there, rotor's still good. If you need to replace the rotor, it's not hard. You take it, have it turned. It's not a big deal. Brakes are like the easiest thing in the world. try like working on working on like a Model T, and trying to set the spark accelerator on the steering wheel, and shit like that to get it right, idling right and stuff. Now that's when you're really getting into like car stuff.
I had the pads wear down so much that they were scraping into the excuse me, hold on, I just had water. It made it worse. Anyway, it was scraping into the rotor, like cutting a record, and it was so they had to resurface it, and they still had enough room that they didn't make it too thin. But they let me watch, so it was like cutting a record where they're spinning it on a turntable, have this cutter thing go from the center out just to give it one smooth surface again, so that the pad can have full contact, and work better.
Yeah, they call it turning the rotor is what they call it.
Yeah,
and you can only do that like depending on the damage you do, but you can only do that like 2-3 times maybe.
Yeah, sometimes you can't even do that once.
Right.
Yeah.
If you've ate them all to hell and back, that's why I'm telling Crispy.
We stopped doing that at O'Reilly's because people would come in with their rotors so shred out that they were like, all right, this is becoming a liability for us when we say that we turn rotors.
It's illegal. I mean, you're not allowed to do it. They can't legally do it.
Well, yeah, and if you replace your pads, you'd never have to because they haven't ground into the rotor. So anyway, that's what I have to put in with this.
Crispy said, it basically sounds like a plane's landing is what you said. Like, so you need to like not drive that vehicle 1 second more of your life until you just drive it to the closest auto mechanic that is to you. That's my advice.
Yep, and you guys got my my phone number.
If you live here, Crispy Friction and I would.
You guys need a second.
If you lived here, Crispy Friction and I, we'd show up at your house and we'd change your brakes for you. I swear to God, we do it.
And maybe your local supply shop will be able to recommend a few mechanics, and then that they feel have a good reputation and they don't hear complaints about.
And that's my problem is that I try and do that for everybody that I come into contact with, and that I end up getting so caught up into everybody's vehicles that at a certain point in time I'm like, oh shit, I have to pull back and do something in my own house. But
you could do work as a consultant for women on basic car knowledge.
See, I would love to be able to get myself into something with informing women about their vehicles and being able to help provide certain knowledge.
You could probably
I just don't know how to go about it.
Blinkerfluid.com.
I'm not going to be one of the guys that fucking constantly tries to screw women into thinking that there is something called blinker fluid.
Look at the hearts coming out. I'm just teasing.
Yeah. I see your fucking lame ass hearts.
Hey, you like my hearts coming out. You're just mad that
how are those other stupid hearts? How are those dumb hearts?
Will it work? There we go. Look at that. Oh, yeah.
One time I just went in with a friend to get my car worked on, and I didn't like that the guy was, he wasn't the manager, was just assuming, he was talking to my friend and assuming that he owns the car. And I'm like, it's my car, and so it's the assumption that gets me too. I don't like that. But hey, who's the, my screen's real small. Who's the other person? LW, are you there?
Crispy LW and Traveling Fools and me.
Do you feel completely left out, LW? Do you want to say anything? I don't know.
No, never.
LW
my advice
to speak up.
Go ahead, Fiction.
Wait, let LW talk. Let's go.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm just fucking with Friction.
Hey, I love to hear your voice.
There
so
you go.
Yeah, I like
Hey,
his voice.
Go
if
get
you
it.
can
He is LW is actually quite a big person in the state of Texas. He is the mouth of Houston. LW, take it away, sir.
Wow.
My advice to Crispy is don't try to figure out how to do your brakes. First, we got to work on learning what kind of car you got. And I don't think you should be anywhere around tools and brakes. Take it to a brake check. You can find some coupons online. They'll probably have like 50% off of new brakes. It'll be cheap. Those places are great. Just take it in there. It'll be cheap.
Yeah. But do it now.
Yeah,
Don't
do it
let
now.
that, because then you will be having to buy new rotors and it's going to cost you a lot more. So, I mean, it's going to like, you're going to add 2/3 to the cost if you don't do it now.
And he's right.
Yeah.
You said it was a 2019. So anything is probably nothing major. It's just they need new brakes.
Yeah,
I
instead
know
of
this is
front
a
brake
crazy
pads
I know this is a
back brake
crazy
pads would
question.
be like
This is a
30,
crazy
60
question,
bucks.
Crispy. How many miles are on that vehicle? She doesn't even know what
182,000.
kind it is.
I'm guessing.
When was the last time you had any work done to the car? Or how far down in the owners are you?
She's
We
still
don't-
there.
Yeah, we don't even hear Crispy.
She's outside working on her brakes, watching
Yeah,
a YouTube video.
Yeah, she's peeing off the porch and working on her brakes. You know, there you
Okay,
go.
all right. So do we need to see this picture of shouting fools peeing off the porch on somebody?
No, we do not
some
need to
old
see that. It
lady's
was
head?
on a porch. You know.
It was some old lady's head that God rest her soul.
It was not. It was the hood of Millis Vanillas's car.
With that fucking like trash baby Cabbage Patch doll head on
Yeah,
it.
yeah, exactly. Yes,
Oh my
that's
God.
what it was. That's a fact. Yes,
Dude.
she is correct there.
What what kind of psychopath drives around with that type of shit on their car?
Millis Vanillas.
Oh my God. Oh, W, by the way, I don't mean to cut you off. I would love to hear your voice a little bit
No,
longer.
you're not. It's fine. You're not cutting me off, y'all.
All right, now, yeah,
Y'all
keep
were going
talking.
good. Y'all were going good. I didn't want to interrupt you.
You know, it's funny.
And then she cuts out. What?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I was saying that there's been so many like televised voices that I've heard lately, and I'm like, holy shit, that shit so reminds me of LW.
Actually, I sound like Steve Urkel. This is just a machine I used to change it. Traveling Fools has met me. He was shocked.
I'm very curious. Do you use something to alter your voice? Because you have a very, I mean, I've always said this, but like, you have a voice that I can go to sleep to. And I actually did go to sleep to a voice that sounded very similar to yours the other night, but like,
No, it's not a voice changer. It's just a microphone. Fools doesn't even sound well. You met him, so I can't really do that. So,
Yeah, LW is exactly. Except, remember when I told everybody?
oh, here
I
we
met
go.
LW, and I
He's
told everybody all
fine.
these horrible things about him. That he was like 5'4" and like 300 pounds, and
Lorraine,
you know, like many different things, and that was awesome.
Lorraine, that's about the 1700th time he's told that story.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hopefully, we'll remember it for next time. So, anywho,
all right. Well, I guess I'm gonna go to bed.
All right, Friction. Thanks for trivia as always. Friction, do me a favor. Can somebody drop Friction's link in the chat? I want to make sure everybody subs up to her.
Hey,
and
you guys
does
pray
that
for
as well.
Pray for my mom and her healing, because she did have a fucking tweaker hit her head on today. And I think I'm probably gonna drive up to North Carolina tomorrow, but as inconveniencing as that is, I want to know that my mom is taken care of and that she's healthy and good. So if you guys can keep her in your prayers.
sure.
Prayers for your mom. Prayers for your mom. Yeah, you know,
Sure.
that's super cool.
I want to say one other car thing. My dad taught me to keep certain things in the car so that I don't have, you don't have to buy them and pay a lot elsewhere, but, like extra motor oil, brake fluid, power steering fluid,
Fuck
windshield
yes.
wiper
Yeah.
fluid.
Rain,
Blinker
I
fluid.
100% agree with you. Keep some extra brake fluid. Keep an extra can of oil and some antifreeze in your car.
Yeah, always have that antifreeze in there. You never know when you have to like
It's a great
break
way to
down.
be.
Yeah, all of a sudden, yeah, that goes wrong. Something goes. You can always add some more. At least get you off the exit.
And one time, well, when I was riding with him, we ran over a nail or something, and so we pull over on the busy highway, like route, I don't know, through the Ohio, like where you are, one of you is, anyway. And so he was prepared, and he had two bright orange ponchos. He said, "Put this on, so you're all bright orange and people can see you." And I thought, well, that's brilliant, So we had to change the tire to the spare. So it was just a smart thing to have. Besides you can get little lights or flashlights or a flare and all that stuff. But that, it worked. But the thing he didn't have was, this is before he didn't have a cell phone then, but he didn't have like a calling card to call long distance. He didn't have a cell phone. And we went to a rest area where there was a payphone, and I had like 5 minutes left on a calling card because I didn't have a cell phone then. And so luckily we looked up where he had the Sears tires, and he had they would fix them if he had a flat or a hole in them. So I called and said, "First, please write down the number of this payphone because I have 5 minutes left if we get disconnected." And so the guy did. Well, we ended up driving to where we needed to, like in Illinois, I think it was. So it all worked out, but I don't know what he would have done. I mean, he was on a spare tire, but anyway, it's good to have stuff like that. And another thing too, people don't think for like if there is a bad accident or you fall, you run off into a big ditch or something, they might have water, but it's not near them. Or if something happens and you're stuck in the front. So they didn't have water near them. They didn't have their snacks near them. They weren't thinking that way. So that's a good thing to do too. And get one of the like window punches. I never got one, but I haven't had a car in a long time. So anyway, that's I don't want to keep you guys up too late.
You know what? I keep extra in my car. I always got an air compressor. I always got tire plugs. I've always got a set of wrenches in every vehicle. Every vehicle I have, and I always have a 357 Magnum, and I always have 50 rounds in every one. So I always figure I can get anywhere I need to go.
Wow.
It's true.
And every one of my vehicles has that. And
Let's just make a comment to the fact that he's a 357.
Well, and 50 rounds. No matter which vehicle I get in, I know there's a flashlight, there's an air compressor, there's tire plugs, there's.
I'm gonna take your ass out.
Well, no, I'm just gonna get where I'm going. I'm always gonna get where I'm going, one way or another. There's even the little first aid kit. I'm one of those. Maybe I've gotten. I'm like that old boomer guy, at this point. But I'm turning into my grandfather.
That's cute. Oh man, that's cute.
Well, one time my phone showed 64% on the battery, and then I was ordering a Lyft ride, and then it dropped to 3% all of a sudden. I don't know what was happening. So that made me buy a battery pack. So when it's fully charged, it's like 4 charges of the phone. So I take that with me even locally, just to make sure I can keep it going. So,
yeah, it's good to have.
So many people don't do regular car maintenance too. That's part of the problem. They'll just change the oil for the first 75,000 miles, and that's it. They won't change any fluids or
crispy
do any checkups, and
Right. Did you think she fell asleep?
Then he gets 100,000 miles.
Totally
Everything's wrong.
Take advantage of. Yeah. All right, I'm not gonna get into this car shit because I have to go to bed. So,
Okay,
All right, Friction. Thanks so much.
yeah.
You are awesome.
And females that are in the chat, my phone number is in the private chat.
Now, don't say that.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. You don't want to do that. Just
what
Yeah.
private chat? I don't know.
Hey, bitch, come and get my phone
All right.
number and send your ass to the FBI because I got connections, bruh. So, I mean, I don't know if you want to go on a pedophile watch list, hit my phone number up. But yeah, other than that, for the ladies that need help with their cars, there's my number, and y'all can hit me up, and I will help guide you guys through, or ladies, not guys, throughout the way. But I would hate for you guys to be getting scammed, or you girls to be getting scammed. God damn. I gotta get all technically correct.
all right. Well, yeah. All right. Thank you, everybody. Everybody got
Love
it.
y'all.
Friction. Make sure everybody subs
Night.
up. Friction. Thanks for trivia again tonight, Friction. Thank you very much. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Corey. Nice to say. What's up, Scott? Controversial Cruising. Good to see you, brother. As always, hope everything's well. You're working a goddamn double shifts. Scott, I got to know what's going on. Are you still making those cruises? I saw all that craziness going down with the other stuff. I need to get up with you. We got to have some laughs. Yeah. Good to see you, Scott. You know what I'm talking about. Stephanie Barry still in here. Always good to see you, Stephanie Barry. So, LW, what do you think about all this? I don't know where Crispy went, but you know, we can burn this thing to the ground together. What do you think about what happened to Lorraine? We lost Lorraine too. Holy cow!
Oh, there she's in the chat. Nice talking to you, Lorraine.
I like Lorraine. She's a sweetheart.
Very nice.
Yeah. So, are we sending these women, toolkits for Christmas or what? Oh, what are we doing?
I don't know. I hope Crispy won't get mad, but I think she needs to stay away from toolkits.
Could you imagine Crispy with oh my God, could you put a pneumatic drill in her hand and see what happens with that? You get scary.
Yeah. I say go to the local Brake Check or Jiffy Lube, handle it from there. They're really not that bad. They're really not the scammy types. I mean, they're like Walmart. They're about volume, getting you in and out of there for pretty cheap.
Yeah, I mean, most places don't want to dick around with having to do a whole lot of work. They would rather, brake job, hell yeah. Pull 5 lug nuts off of whatever kind of vehicle it is. Yeah, you throw the new brake pads on, C-clamp and, a 1/2 inch or 3/8 inch, probably a metric. Why do they do that? They even American companies will be like, oh, the brakes are now in metric. It's like, what the hell is going on here?
Yeah, those places want you in and out. They want, they want 5 to 10 cars an hour in and out of there.
Right.
They don't want to keep you there and try to charge you $8,000.
No, and they'll tell you, hey, you might want to bring this back. You're going to need new shocks. You're going to need it. You're like, no, I'm not. I'm going to sell this piece of shit, here in a couple of days. Yeah, get rid of this thing.
Yep.
All right. Well, we lost Crispy too. Well, LW, you got any last words? Can somebody drop LW's link in there as well? Make sure you sub up LW because are you going live tomorrow night?
Tomorrow's Monday?
Yeah.
Already?
It is, man. Today's Sunday. So.
What a long weekend. 75% chance. Does that sound good?
I like it. Can somebody drop LW or just type in LW? There you go. LW typed in LW. Sub up to LW. We might pop off live over there tomorrow night on LW's channel. There is LW's. Please, everybody go over there and sub that up. We'll probably do something over there tomorrow night. Other than that,
appreciate it.
Yeah. So LW's tomorrow night. Gutters Pub. Somebody type Gutters in too. If anybody can do that, type in Gutters. Make sure you're subbed up to Gutters Pub. Tuesday night, she does a hell of a show. Normally a lot about politics, if you're into that or not, but everybody is welcome no matter what side of the aisle you're on. So go over there, make sure you sub up to that. And we do want to say thanks to everybody who came in here on trivia night. And I did, let's see, one thing I did want to do, I got to turn an alert on here, and I don't even think they're here anymore. So I will make sure I say it, but got a very generous Cash App. I can't even find the damn thing now. There we go. From D What, very, very generous Cash App there. D What, thank you so much. I will make sure I give you a shout out again. Thank you so much. That really does help us, keep these shows going and everything like that. Thank you so much, D What. Thank you so much to everybody who has contributed tonight to help us do these things. And everybody, please make sure you hit the thumbs up. Make sure you got the bell alert on so you know when we go live, because you never know. And Friday night, LW, I think we got something cool. I'm working on something cool in the background.
All right, man. Let me know.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But we got a really cool show every Friday night, call-in show. Kind of like Art Bell style call-in show. So everybody make sure you tune into that too. That being said, you got any last words, brother?
Well, if anybody hasn't seen this past Friday's show, I would suggest go check it out. It was fun to do, and a lot of fun.
Yeah. I couldn't have said it better myself. Everybody have a great night. We'll see you later.
Any attempt to restrict drinking and driving here is viewed by some as downright undemocratic.
It's kind of getting common is when a fella can't put in a hard day's work, put in 11, 12 hours a day, and then get in your truck and at least drink 1 or 2 beers.
They're making it laws where you can't drink when you want to. You have to wear a seat belt when you're driving. And pretty soon we're going to be